I don't know how I do this. I'm gonna be honest. Some way, somehow, I always manage to find a brand new issue. That will fuck with me. Such as, for instance, right now, I'm fixing another issue. Look at me, I'm on the floor. My fingers oriented right? Yes. Let's do a quick cheeky re-upload and see if that fixes it. You can see the bones. Somehow seeing the bones makes it so much better and worse. Because it's like, you can just imagine the bone cracking sound. No, the cable splitter wasn't the right plug type. Which, admittedly, is on me. However, in my defense, on the index it was USB. I don't know why on the 5 Pro I it's a USB-C. Eternal suffering. So I have to buy a USB-C to USB, but I need to make sure that one of those is USB-C. So what I'm doing is I'm getting a USB-C to USB to connect from my splitter from my USB-C to WSB, because there's no such thing as a USB-C to USB-C and USB. And I know, because I spent like 30 minutes looking. Eternal suffering. Damnation. Alright, hold on. You can't see this next part.
Because I might dox myself. I knew it. I knew you would do this shit. I am glad I was careful, because I would have doxed myself, as I suspected.
Wait a minute, you don't hear anything now. What? Hmm? I mean, I guess this works. Let me know if the music's too loud. Oh, yippee! It looks all good.
I hear my babies. They're wheeling. Really good.
Okay, I'm uploading a test version before I dive. So I noticed that there was a bug that was fixed. And I kind of want to see if for the other stuff it's fixed too. Man, Mona's so pretty. I don't know what to do with myself. Woo. What was I doing? Right. Also, yeah, look at these bones. They're red.
Poking through in a few places. You can see it on the thighs, too. Look at that. My legs. Yeah, yeah.
Look at that. You can see the pelvic bone. It feels so much looter. Hi, Slash. This is my character Mona. Madam Mona Didema. If you haven't been here for a while, you probably are noticing that my mic is skelf as fuck. I'm working on that. The next time I'm in VR, it'll be fixed. But this is my Banshee character, the leader of the Modern Mythic Relations faction, which is all about making sure that you have positive relations with all races. Her favorite part's the romantic part. And the sexual part. It's not too bad because I've been dealing with it for so long that I managed to make it more okay versus, what we were dealing with a couple of months back. It's the mic. Voice mod is doing its best to fix it, actually. I'm using voice mod to mask most of the issues that the whole thing is presenting. Also, if it's been a while since you've been here, I have facial tracking. Blech. I love the shading on the tongue. It's great. If you don't have positive relations, violence solves all. Oh, true. Nope, it's not. Good catch. Let's see if this fix works. And if it doesn't, oh well, I'll just join like this. Let's see how this looks. Pretty good. Still pretty good. Can you see the heart? Or is it in a stupid place? Can't see the heart. I might need to set it to opaque. I forgot to. Or wait, is that the heart? The heart's all the way down there? Why? Why are you all the way down there? And why are you so small? Curious. I have to fix you. Well, let's see if this still works, though. Ooh. Wait. Yes? Oh my god, it works! Let's go! Oh, I'm stoked! I was having a rendering issue with the skeleton for a while. Oh, this is fantastic. I thought I had to force it to be opaque. This is amazing. Okay, let's jump into the lobby then. I'm an ookie spooky girl. Just make one final check to make sure that the clothes are looking good. Yep, this is awesome. Okay, let's go. Yes, you have to modify your avatar specifically for facial tracking. And it's very complicated, very thorough, and it's why most of the time that I'm late to most sessions, because if there's anything that breaks, that's definitely the thing that's breaking. Because there's 600 components. Because there's 600 components to it. Now let's listen to just the beach music.
I don't mind the slight teasing, because it is a side of me that you all don't see often.
As you wish.
Well, good.
And you have a visitor.
I do.
Hello.
Well, then I would ask this visitor, doesn't Echo look gorgeous? I think that answers my question.
That specifically doesn't answer your question. I am insulted, my dear friend.
Talking about the eggs.
Eggs?
Eggs?
Yes,
Had you
scrambled
impregnated
eggs. No,
someone?
they're really good for breakfast.
Oh.
No.
Wait, do you
Your
want the
mind
eggs?
certainly looks scrambled.
You want your eggs scrambled?
It's not.
Oh,
even
you-
how it-
Oh, no, 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 no.
They wouldn't lay an egg. They...
Well, not the kind of eggs I was speaking of.
they-
Or maybe?
No, they wouldn't.
No, okay,
Don't
no. Okay.
think.
So the other
Really
ones.
many reports. Oh.
Ooh.
I cannot help but notice that you are saying they. Who
Well, you
is
know,
this
it's just
they
an anonymous-
exactly?
if-
No.
You know, I'm just saying hypothetically.
You wouldn't be
I'm just
flapping your
this
wings
they?
like this if there wasn't a particular they.
Go on.
showed my weak side of in front of Mona. It's just nothing.
Well, you
You
kind
know
of
the
made a
safe
mistake
word, but
showing
until
it to
then, I'm
me
going to keep
because
poking.
you need to understand how this works. See, you show it to me, and then the
Princess?
trap clings on tightly, and then this one appears.
Technically, yes, we're technically within earshot of Jaden and Elise while they're having their conversation. So just to bring the commotion.
Oh,
Just
then probably skedaddle.
Then you're the motion away.
over here for now. Because they did move over there to
Of
get away
course.
from the commotion for their
Well,
conversation.
in all fairness,
So I
they are
just-
standing in a very public area. People kind of congregate for
The
food
reason
and
why is because
drink.
before it was
Right.
true. However, they didn't move.
Oh! It appears they moved as well.
Oh, are you done with? Oh, of course. Now they finished their conversation.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
boy.
now I have.
Okay.
Well,
If
go
I run
on.
away, she's just going to follow me. There is no.
It's good to have you back, Mademoiselle.
How are you doing today?
As to you.
I missed you.
It is always good to have her back.
Such a cute couple.
I went on a date with Amanda.
Congratulations, how did it
So
go?
that was Cyril.
Ooh,
It went
you're
well.
polyamorous, Echo?
Congratulations.
Or just shopping around?
Yes. No, I am. It's a tradition of my
Number of
tribe.
polyamorous
because
people grows.
the- well, it's because of the fact that back home, we're a secluded tribe. The amount of males to female we sort of have to be.
Ah, I understand.
But
Good, that means that I don't have to hold back at all
It's
then.
fine.
Broccoli permitted.
Don't.
No.
Yes.
I'm not going.
Okay.
You have a guest here that's been waiting to talk to you. Some questions.
Is it him?
Technically speaking,
No.
it is. Oh well, no.
I'm going to go ahead and tell you now. I
The
literally
blonde,
arrived here
the blue
immediately had
haired?
a meeting. So
Oh no, I'm so
Yes,
sorry.
yes.
Of course it.
I had a bit of a
It's
different
happening to you
crisis.
too. It's happening to you too. It's
Yes.
okay. You got a different one. Oh, it's still nice
Yes.
to see you.
It is so
Can I
nice
get
to
those
see
kisses before
you.
you go?
If you ask nicely.
Please, Madam Mona, could I please have your sweet spectral love for a moment?
Good boy.
She's a
Jealous.
Thank you.
You're jealous?
Maybe a little.
I'll get back to that in a moment.
My have always liked not so much access.
Greetings. I heard that you were seeking me out.
Yeah.
Well then, my dear. First of all, my name is Madame Mona Didama. I believe that we have met or at least seen each other once before. At your tavern, I believe.
Very briefly. It was just around closing.
Yes, as I am. I'm a little bit of much more of a later night crow. Inevitably.
I understand. It's part of why I am hoping to start opening it up a little later.
Oh, good to know. That being said, for what reason are you seeking me out?
A relatively private one.
Understood.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna give these two some privacy. I'm going to start.
Hi, Elise. Bye, Elise. Oh, those are some people. I am starting to notice that everyone tends to go to the same play size. Over here, different.
Yeah, it's almost like there's only certain amounts of places.
Yes, but people are going to places that aren't places first. It was also my instinct, to be fair.
I will
Anywhere
say
with
if you go to those tables
chairs.
over there, then people are gonna come
Bye, Elise.
physically to you from the house. Down here is pretty good.
Yes, although I worry about the drop.
There's no drop. It's literally a hill.
It is. I have seen people die in many ways. I cannot help but worry.
Also, nice seeing you.
You too, I guess. Getting better at what?
Manifesting.
Yes, thank you. Soon I will be able to be at full, well, never truly full power, but at least visually, auditorily, full power. But until then, what exactly ails you, my friend?
It's not so much that anything ails me. At least I don't think so. I think it's working properly.
It?
Yes.
This is a sexual education kind of conversation. What exactly are you worried of?
I guess I don't really know how to deal with myself, and I'm
You don't know how
wildly
to
worried for my
masturbate?
partner because of it. No, not that. Uh, everything about me tears, blood, that. It's mana. Pure mana.
Oh, so you're sort of like me, just a little bit different. I am all ectoplasm all the way down.
I have a lot of worries relating to it. Though I guess the most important one is I don't really know how to keep up with him.
Oh!
The
What
more mana
is
I
your
lose,
partner?
the less I'm... He's Fae.
Oh. Do you have the Fae Survival Guide?
No?
Tell you what, I can get that all nice and ordered up for you. Lickety split. That should help plenty. That being said, you're concerned about you losing all of your mana? Was that what you were suggesting?
It's a... Basically, I'm worried about losing too much mana, but also giving him too much mana.
You could just use it on frivolous spells, or he could. Basically, use spells in such a way that they are... So when a mage learns how to use magic, they optimize. They figure out how to do much more with much less. What your partner would likely need to learn how to do is how to do less with more. If the concern is... Yes, if you're worried about them getting too much mana, yes.
Well, I don't think that's necessarily going to solve it. It's a problem of... I'm giving him mana just by doing those things.
Is it poisonous?
No, but I know people can get overloaded on mana. At least I've heard of it before. I don't really know if it happens for Fae.
It's also a question of whether or not it happens with you, considering that your mana comes in a delicious package. It's possible that you might never have to worry about that, simply by the nature of what you are and how your mana is packaged, but I prefer to err on the side of caution. One of the best ways that I would suggest figuring this out, if you are keen to animal trials, is to simply see what happens when you start feeding it to a creature for a long time.
Well, I don't want to accidentally hurt anything. Especially something that's not willing.
Understood, you're one of the moral types. Well, here is the awkward rub of it at the end of the day. Someone will probably need to be tested. I am no doctor, I am no chemist, but I know that at the end of the day, people turn to rats. Because it's the best option that they have. Aside from testing on sapient creatures, of course. So you could risk any number of things happening to your partner or yourself, or to some other creature. That isn't for me to figure out for you. It's me simply spelling the reality out for you to help figure out how you wish to address this particular puzzle piece. Because you're... What would you suggest?
There are certain spells that require upkeep of mana. You could have one of those spells active that constantly consumes mana while that happens.
I guess I could try.
That is an option. From how you are describing it, it sounds like it is an instant burst. Yes.
My, like I said earlier, blood, sweat, tears, and that, they're pure mana. I don't really know if I can lessen it by casting spells. I mean, I can, but I don't know that the actual...
Considering it is you, that just sounds like it would be lowering your reserves way faster and possibly kill you. Unless it is just that your blood is extra mana rich as opposed to being literal mana, as it looks like.
Actually, I don't know if
think
this is
it's
possible.
literal.
If you talk to an artificer, they might be able to make an apparatus that houses a mana stone. I could fill the mana stone when they receive the mana.
That is a Vincent
What do you
question.
think of that? Or at least.
Either one will suffice. Regardless, I'm trying to figure out the
Of course, you
nitty-gritty
don't know that
details. I am sensing discomfort. Do you need a break?
I just, not used to talking about this kind of stuff.
Oh, it isn't an impure thing to speak about how to safely be with your partner.
I know it's not, it's just, I'm not really used to feeling any of these emotions, and I
Oh,
get overwhelmed.
just to be clear, this partner of yours, they aren't... How do I phrase this? Have you had ample time to figure out her feelings as well as in regards to whom they're directed? You aren't being taken advantage of here, yes?
Mm-mm.
Good, just wanted to check.
We've known each other for over 10 years. We only just started
Understandable.
dating because we didn't really realize the other one liked... We didn't realize the other one liked each other.
Oh, that's positively fresh. Now then. What are other concerns that you might have? Very long time.
I had more, but a lot of them have kind of slipped out of my head at this point.
Well, I'll be here all night if you remember any. Or would you prefer to have me throw rocks at a wall and see if I hit?
I don't know what you mean.
Meaning that I guess what potential complications you might or should be concerned of.
Oh. I guess part of the problem is I don't really... We haven't really done much yet.
In the So You Wish to Fuck a Fae survival guide, there will be plenty of there to cover the potential risks of fucking a fae. Or courting one, or all of the things. But as for you, something that I always endeavor to have every creature who's not exactly aware of their effects is to look at the long-term and short-term exposure and what it exactly does towards someone else. Such as, for instance, I can fuck someone around squarely 3 months straight with them consuming my fluids quite greedily, without having any form of crazy effect. But after those months, they change. At least if they are of the alive sort.
Oh,
The living mating with the dead is inevitable to cause some kind of complication.
mm.
I would suggest that you look into it as well. I have read the occasional book that Vincent has on his desk. Magic, admittedly, is not my area of knowledge. I am an ideas person, not really so much an understanding one in that realm.
Mm.
But I have once seen it described that mana is radioactive. I don't know if that is accurate for you or not. But
I don't even really know what that means.
it is a thing that is used.
Means, if I can explain it if you want.
Go ahead.
Radioactive term usually means that the substance causes an effect on the area around it, either negative or positive.
Well, technically, it is mutually negative all the way around,
Not all the time.
and just getting worse depending on the severity.
Yes, it causes a chain that progressively gets worse over time. The worst part is relative.
Such as, for instance, the
At
sun
least I
technically
know.
isn't the sun radioactive? It has rays.
Technically, yes. It does.
Yes, and if you're in the sun for too long,
I
you can
know
get
at least
skin
from
cancer.
From an environment standpoint, I know that mana is helpful. I've been testing for a while, trying to rejuvenate land for a lot of crops that I use for the teas require a more mana-rich soil. And at least that's good, and that I think it helps.
That is good to know. Although something to keep in mind is that the reverse can happen too. Let's say that I was an angel, and I was able to get away with fucking, say, a human for a very long time. They might start to become a little bit more holy themselves. They are getting better, but they are still changing. Just something to consider.
I guess that's... I guess I would be something to talk to him about.
They, for instance, definitely have an influence after prolonged exposure. I'm not quite sure how that will mash up with your specific biology. You might be completely unaffected. Or maybe you are.
I don't even really know my biology. So.
Yes, which is why we are treading on such unknown ground. And why I am throwing a bunch of things out there that may not even be quite relevant to you, but it is things that I have noticed come up as potential conflicts when someone is fucking a being that has not been documented. Is there any other that is like you?
Not that I know of.
Hmm.
I mean, there are other... I used to be a construct, but... I guess the best comparison I've been able to draw is that I'm similar to a homunculus, but more magical.
I see. You're a forged vessel.
I don't really know any... I used to be made of paper, but...
Paper?
From everything I can tell, I'm very human-y now.
Well, you definitely have all of the assortment of organs. I'm a banshee, dear. I see things differently.
I know that.
Oh. You know, I always wonder why people always cover up after I reveal things like that. If I actually did see it, what difference does it make now?
It's like an instinct. At least I guess it is.
It's good to know that you have instincts.
Just say so.
Yes, I'm sure that you're aware of the term broccoli. I always respect it. Hmm. Let's see now. Is your partner the same gender as you? Or are you looking to have children?
Same gender.
Ah.
But Faye can... It depends on the Faye, I guess.
Do you know what type he is?
I don't know if he would... He's an Eladrin.
Oh. Eladrin normally aren't able to. But crazy things can happen.
I don't think so, that he is exactly a normal Eladrin. Exactly.
Oh. In what way?
I can't fully explain. It's more something for him to, if he ever chose to.
That's fair. I would suggest speaking to them about it if you haven't. For all you know, they might be ovipositions.
What?
Ovipositions. Oviposition? Injecting eggs into your stomach.
Oh. I feel like I would know. Or, I think.
Do you know?
I would probably know, right? I don't know what that feels like. But I don't think that...
Well, it depends on the creature.
I don't think that's what
They have
happened.
different egg sizes and different egg sort of shapes. Sometimes they start off small and then they grow big over time.
Do Eladrin normally do that?
No. But if he is some kind of other special kind, then who knows what is on the table yet?
Oh.
If they have any likeness that are similar to some other creature, then I would infer, based upon those rules, at least for a rule of thumb.
He turns into a fox sometimes.
Oh, probably not ovipositions then. If they were turning into some kind of insect, then you should be worried.
No.
Well, not worried. It's actually quite a pleasant experience, so I've heard.
Okay.
Look, all I'm saying is that there are some men who really wish to experience being a mother. It's a wonderful through line for that.
I'm technically already a parent. Adoptive.
Oh. I see.
I don't know that we would really want anything like that anytime soon, at least.
Considering you two have only just started, I wouldn't recommend it, no.
Even my only legally adopted child It's not his kid, too. And he's not a kid, he's a fully grown adult.
You need not have to explain everything to me. Your personal business is your personal business.
I'm kind of bad at that. I think I say too much when I get nervous.
Oh, it's quite all right.
About myself, anyway.
You need not worry for me. If you feel better to nervously babble on, then do so. That being said, it might be worthwhile, if you are ever considering children, figuring out what that would exactly bode for you both. Different species can often come into complications, and Fae are notoriously infertile.
I don't even know if I would be able to. I mean, I don't know if there's any genetic material in mana. I also don't know that any of my mana is even different liquids.
Perhaps you should have your lover taste as an taste test. Or some other creature. I mean, a very simple way to do it is just spit in a jar, bleed in a different test tube, maybe come in a different one, pee in a different. And just compare them under a microscope and see if there's any differences.
It's kind of difficult to do that because it floats away.
Well, then catch it. Just hold the jar upside down. Scoop.
If it doesn't, I guess, find something to put mana into, it just puts it into the environment.
Well, here is a simple question. Is their viscosity different? Like your sweat and tears versus your blood?
A little bit?
Is it only a difference in flow, or is it actually a difference in shape, form, presentation? How quickly one leaks?
Looked that closely?
I would suggest doing so. A very quick and easy way to determine if it actually is different is to look for any visual cues. At the very least, it would give you a good and easy, quick, definite.
I know at least my blood does clot.
That is interesting, considering it dissipates when it's outside. That would imply to me that it is different. Considering your tears don't clot, do they? Oh no, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh no, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh no.
I don't even know what that would necessarily look like. I guess the eyes stuck closed.
At the very least, your tear ducts would be.
I feel like that'd be very unfortunate.
Yes. Also, I would be much more worried about your mouth.
True. I still don't really know why my mouth doesn't glow.
That is a peculiar question. Also, why you blush red.
I don't know the answer to those questions.
It might be good to find out.
Have you ever been injured? Is significant.
Yeah.
Did you bleed a mixture of red and mana?
Just mana.
Just mana? Oh, there goes that theory.
Like I said, my biology is very... I don't understand it.
Most people do not understand their biology. There is no shame in that. That being said, you might need to be The answer to most of these questions is going to require rigorous testing from professionals. This means that you might need to become more comfortable with the idea. You don't have to do this. To be under the knife. To have people do some actual real testing. Studies and such. They shouldn't be trying to change you in any capacity. If anyone tries to do that, you should probably send them to the authority. But in general, marking down data, making hypotheses about why that is, or what it might mean. That would be my angle, that I would approach it.
Where do you even go for something like that?
Well, there's a lot of
At least
doctors.
with something like me.
Well, I would probably go to a normal doctor first. Because even if what your biology is not akin to a typical human, they can at the very least mark down things that separate you from a typical human, which will give you much more insight for what to look for and what kind of professional to seek out next. You could also have an artificer on board while it is going down. Maybe a wizard. A surgeon, a wizard, and an artificer, maybe an alchemist. So long as they don't become too many chefs in one kitchen scenario, that would probably be the best bet. At least to get as much information as much as possible.
I'll talk to him about it then.
Very well. Where should I deliver the book to?
I have the tavern should do the mailing address for it.
Do you want to rent it or buy it?
I'll just buy it.
Can you get them a purchase form?
Yes. Is that even here, or do I get that later?
They're always here. You can ask Echo if you can't find it.
Yeah, well.
Is there anything else that you'd like to ask?
Not
By the way.
for now, at least.
Before you go anywhere, I need to talk to you for 2 seconds.
You could wait.
I am probably done for now.
Understood. It was a lovely conversation. Thank you for speaking to me about such private matters. I hope I was able to assist.
Thank you for the help.
You are
I
very
don't
much
really
welcome.
know where to start with all this.
Oh yes, most don't. It is why we founded this guild in the first place.
It's why I liked the idea of existing. I've told Eyes before, and Vincent too, that you and all of your members are very much welcome at the tavern.
I am very
Even
pleased
if
to hear
you
that.
weren't. Obviously, most people are without stating it, but I feel like it's good to extend a special invitation. I've heard from some of your members that it's hard to find a place that's accepting.
Each one of us have very particular struggles, yes. But also there are, regrettably, some who, for some reason, find great shame in the expressing of love. It's something that I do not understand, personally. Love, wealth of information to make sure that everyone has the best time possible. I think, or I hope, that others see the light one day.
I hope so. I'm not ashamed of it. I just don't understand it, and I get embarrassed.
With time,
Especially
the
considering someone as
embarrassment
old as
will.
me should understand this.
Well, considering you were shocked into an entirely new body, it's understandable. And I have met, let's say, cherries before that were much older than you, I'm sure.
Yes, I hope there are more like me.
Oh, there are plenty.
Uneducated at my age.
Most are, dreadfully.
Oh,
Some have experience,
for that
but I
long?
wouldn't say that it necessarily means that they learned anything.
Oh.
The jackhammer technique.
Huh?
Tried and true in missionary. The clit is here, right? It's here, right? It's up here, all the way up here where your belly is. So?
I'm waiting. Okay. I think at some point you need to talk to Elise.
What happened to Elise?
She has been dealing with being overwhelmed by trying to manage everyone's emotions.
Everyone or just Jaden and
Because they seem-
Cassius?
She said everyone.
I see
As she
Jaden
put it.
lurking up there.
I know. It seems that whenever she enters a space, as she puts it here, people growl, try to talk to her, and then whenever they
yes.
do, they feel worse.
The person that they're trying to comfort
But
feels worse?
not they feel worse, the other people do. She expresses herself, and then they look like they feel worse, and she feels bad.
Oh,
As,
she's trying to express her own emotions, and her doing so becomes bummerific, as the kids say.
Yes, essentially, she expresses her emotions. Some people have an issue with what's happening. It becomes someone else's issue, and then becomes her issue.
Oh, for fuck's sake. This is so childish.
It got to the point where it informed every single security member that
Holy hell, everyone's up there.
Elise getting overwhelmed. I know. If you see Elise getting overwhelmed, you try to help in some way, because she gets overwhelmed very quickly.
I might just grab her right now. Literally, just right there.
I would suggest that. I know.
Okay, bye.
She's expressed she wanted to talk to you.
It's fine, I'm still alive. I'm still breathing.
Careful.
It's fine.
Hello.
It's fine. Is there...
Why would I? A ghost jump scare someone? I can't possibly imagine why. Hello, sweet little moonbug.
Oh no.
Okay, that's just over the top. Hi.
It's the same thing.
I missed you. You've been gone for a while.
And I am back at full-ish power. I apologize. As a way to remedy it, I'm going to run a super secret, unorthodox one on Thursday as well.
I didn't make sure I'm actually still alive.
I can do this.
This is how you make sure you're alive. He pinches your arm.
Oh, fuck! Okay!
No.
My
It is
ghost!
always lovely to see you, madame.
And I thought there was only one of
Waiting for her to finish up our conversation.
I need to go.
Good to see you as well. Now then, Elise, can I talk to you for a second?
Well, shockingly, no. I
Yeah.
finished a wonderful conversation, and then after
Very
having
good, very good. Come here.
more.
Shut up, Bunny!
If I was gonna die, it would have been at your house.
That is true.
That.
Do you mind getting wet, Elise?
I'm going to assume that the version of wet you're talking about is that kind of wet. I'm good.
Oh, it could be both, but at the very bare minimum, yes, I am talking of seawater.
I don't mind. I have ways to dry off. Probably. Never actually tried to use it that way, but I'm sure I could do it.
Worst case scenario, I owe you a new outfit.
Let's just see now.
Let's try and get over to that rock fixture. I don't have to swim, unlike you.
Yes, I have the pesky.
You unfortunately have the body, and with all of the physicality and sensations.
Most of the time, 95% of me is corporal most of the time. The other 5% is up in the air.
Okay.
But yeah, the other...
I want you to do something for me now.
On the rock of solitude. Okay.
Sit down.
Okay.
And let us both just... Oh, this is dreadfully in the way.
It's like you're in a flower.
Now this is less obstructive.
Oh.
But sincerely, take a breath. Close your eyes. Listen to the ocean. I promise that this isn't just an attempt to get under your skin.
Yeah, I believe that. You're usually pretty overt when you're, messing with me.
With anyone, really. A direct approach is always the most fun. But ultimately, I just want you to listen to the sound of silence for a little bit. I was informed that you're being crowded.
That's one way to put it,
Swarmed,
I suppose.
covered head to toe in adoring fans.
Not sure if adoring fans is the word I would use, just being
Lusting.
subject to overbeared upon by all sorts of stimuli.
Well, I can understand the feeling. Although it appears that people are making it weird on your side.
It's been like that as of late. I don't exactly know how I'd I don't know when exactly you could say it started, but
3 months ago exactly.
you've been keeping track.
Of course. It is my job to make sure that everyone is getting along nice and well. I always make sure to keep note of who is or is not joining together, so to speak, and who is or is not jealous.
I know it's probably... Well, it's not probably, I know it is. I vocalized it anyways. Been associating me being around with just general people feeling worse about themselves afterwards, because the last few times I've been here lately, it seems that just me being there caused so many stressful things to happen for people, and it's... I don't know for sure. It feels like it's been getting to me. Where it... Like, it's not just even a matter of people issues, it's other things too.
Would you like to talk about it? Or would you first want me to dismantle all that you have spoken so far?
I'm not sure.
Hmm.
All I know is, as of late, I've found myself more tired, especially a lot after coming here. I'd never pick up on it, but I guess I'm losing track of time, or like even like whole days passing, and I don't seem to have any recollection of what I'm doing with it. It just feels like complete stress build up.
You wake up in locations that you don't
Every time
recall.
I've been this probably isn't a reference that makes sense, because I think when you were alive, they didn't have this. But like, if you... It's like that, like if you're like driving while tired, and like you had that moment, like
there were vehicles.
Can like you're... Oh, well, you blink, and like you open your eyes, but like for you it's like you just took a blink, but like you're like jumping forward somewhere else, and it turns out you like fell asleep for like a few seconds. It's like that, but longer.
Is it in a straight line or completely different places?
Well, I mean, it's... Sometimes it's like the same place at times, but like a while ago I got a bit sick. It was actually like the week after the maid cafe. I actually fell a bit ill the week after. I was away for a while, and I just kind of was in and out of it a lot. But then there's another instance that people are saying that like, one of the times I'd been here and, like all the problems were arising, and I just kind of got overwhelmed and left. And people were, like, crowding me, like, trying to contact me, and I, like, got back to them as soon as I saw them, and I checked as soon as I woke up, and people were saying that I wasn't responding to them for, like, days. Didn't feel like days.
Do you sleepwalk?
It feels like it's... I don't think so. Never really had a history of that. Usually, if anything, I'm just a sound sleeper. Unless I'm, if it's storming. But where I'm at, there's kind of a weather dome to prevent stuff from breaking.
The reason why I ask is because what you're describing to me sounds like quite a few books I have read. Usually horror, and involving some kind of multiple personality disorder. Terribly inaccurate to the actual kind, apparently, but you might be dealing with a sort that is similar. Waking up in places that you don't remember, entire days or weeks passing by. It pretty much spells the exact formula.
I don't know, it's just part of me worries it's related to some of the... I say stuff wrong with me, but I've been heavily encouraged to say unique instead. But, like, the whole joke about 95% of me tangible, that other 5 has been more acting up lately. Not today, fortunately, but it certainly makes doing things at home a bit difficult when I can't touch anything.
It might be worthwhile to seek out a professional either way. There's a lot of people who are against doing that sort of thing, view it as a sign of weakness. Information is information, I say.
It's not so much not wanting to, it's more I don't know who would really be able to help with something like this.
Ooh. Are you merging with that friend of yours?
I don't know.
That's what I would think is happening.
This is always happened, and, like, they're in... I mean, they're separate most of the... Well, not most, they're just... that's how it is.
I'm not exactly the most technologically adept, but are you sure there's not some kind of Bluetooth thing going on? I mean, the only reason why I ask.
A what thing?
Bluetooth? Bluetooth?
Oh, yeah,
Like phones?
Yeah, I don't really know.
To be honest, phones are like the only reference point that I actually really understand.
If I knew how they worked most of the time, I would... It would make things a lot easier.
Have you been able to communicate with them? I haven't really heard them recently.
To a degree, yes.
A degree? Something's different?
A bit out of necessity.
Necessity of what? If you don't wish to tell me, you don't have to. I just can't help but notice the pattern of this looks like the things that are inside of phones that make them think. You have a friend who is technological in nature, and you have been blacking out suddenly. It's just particular things I have noticed.
It's honestly more astute. Most don't seem to guess at that. They just don't question how something like that could fit in something like this.
I suppose I have seen murder happen. I don't really know. But it would be my first guess. As for finding someone who could actually help you, you could look into people who write AI and see if they have something that they might be able to glean from it. I have read books of synthetic creatures doing things that people didn't really predict in either a good or horribly humanity-ending way. I don't think that's what your friend is doing.
No, it is not what I would be doing.
Oh, you're speaking to me. This isn't Elise. You just said I there.
I felt like they were getting a bit... The current situation has them stressed. They are not fully aware of things. That is kind of by their wish.
Someone would wish to not be informed of what's happening to their body?
At the time, it made the stress of being near death less difficult.
She thinks that she is near death.
A few years ago, she effectively would have been.
So this is leftovers from a different time.
Yes, from her time in the Aegis organization. It was not on fault of theirs. It was her own decision to help others in a way that made use of an accident she was too embarrassed to admit to.
I would have a recommendation for you. Simply out of observations. When Elise was speaking to me moments ago, I'm sure that you were observing the conversation, yes?
More or less.
She sounded to be quite stressed about not knowing about what was going on. More often than not, having people actually understand what's happening in their lives provides comfort. Brief distress, then later
It is...
comfort.
I do not really know how to reconcile that with trying to alleviate the fact that what I did to help them years ago is straining under factors that were not present back then. In a way, them being around others instead of hiding away on their own all the time is a double-edged sword.
It is a growing pain.
It has been good for them to
Vincent approaches.
find that is all right. They are a guild master as well.
I am sorry. I am not trying to intrude. I greatly apologize. I do have a question, though. Do you have any idea how much longer the two of you may be?
That is a good question.
Uncertain.
I am getting to the root of the issue that you had brought up to me the last time that we had seen each other.
Understood. Understood. I am... just had my own...
I am not.
I
am not upset.
Are there people that are concerned?
Well,
Inevitably.
there's me. I'm always concerned about you, my dear, but there is someone who just very much cares about you, including myself, and I just wanted to check on the two of you, make sure everything's okay.
Well, I will not speak for you. Fine, Miss, eh?
Oh, I will say,
my dear?
I am.
I am hoping to get to the center so that this can finally end.
I will allow you to your time. I love you, my dear.
I love you too. After this, I am going to jump scare you.
Please do. I have something I need to show you, Missy.
Oh?
Make you make some noise in a moment.
Huh?
For once, I actually know what he means.
Oh. Patience, Mona, patience. It's quite alright, I love surprises.
But to clarify, it is a bit of an on-the-nose adage, but there is a bit of a saying that rabbits are very prone to problems with stress. In a way, the ongoing stress of managing what others have brought to her for better and worse, has made keeping stable less feasible.
Inevitably, one's
I
prior
feel that
coping mechanisms do not work when a situation changes. Especially when they are ones that are made to escape from problems, rather than confront them.
while it is hard to escape one's effective existence deteriorating, it is a bit of a side effect of prolonged exposure to what I was, or rather what the original was designed to operate with.
To clarify,
They would have been.
you are deteriorating or she is deteriorating?
She is, and by proxy, myself. I cannot exist separately from them.
If you are aware that
I
it
do
is
not
causing you to deteriorate, why are you still doing it?
It is not. What I mean is, what I am doing is preventing it from getting worse.
I see.
At one
So,
point in time, this covered all of her. That was what was the problem.
I am connecting the dots now. So you are actively trying to prevent a slow infection from happening?
Yes. While this is necessary for utilizing what capabilities I can share to her, it is not exactly something that is ideal for organic living people. It was originally meant for objects, the world around us.
Then
I know a bit of the story, despite not being there. But the only reason that me and her are compatible is from being in the line of fire of the original tool that what I came off of was designed to operate. It was never tested for use on people, and was never intended to be. And as an unfortunate result of her connecting the dots and finding that fixing things that was similarly I don't like the use of the word, as I do not believe it is the right one, but it makes the most mental picture. Corrupt by transferring that damage to herself. That was how she thought of controlling the original. To clarify, the original being... I am a fragment of it. That she is effectively nurtured as her friend after saving her.
You are incubating. You are incubating in her?
Full one. Because of these circumstances, I am effectively... If one were to look at the idea of a soul as the tapestry that constitutes a person, I am currently both Patches and Fred keeping it from fraying.
I say this not because I doubt you, but because it is a question that you should ask yourself. Are you sure that is the reality of the situation? Or is that just the hypothesis that you had made? The reason why I ask...
While I do not want to profess being all-knowing, it is times like this I wish I could somehow show you what a mindscape were like. That is where I do most of my caretaking.
As in just being in the mind?
In a way, yes.
Literally or figuratively?
The representation. A bit of both.
I can enter one's dreams. Would that suffice?
I have never quite tried, but a dream is an extension of the self. It originates from the same source. It is possible that you could see the representation of their current self.
I would only caution on one regard. I am not a nice spirit. I thrive off arousal in all of its forms. Anger. The sexual kind. All of them. Inevitably, I spread malignance wherever I go. You will have to fight against me when I am in there, as inevitably I will turn it into a bad dream just by being there.
I imagine so, but fortunately, at least the way that place is arranged, as long as you are not trying to go out towards it, you would be able to see from far away. The rest, I'm sure, would happen as long as you are not actively trying to hurt her. I doubt that anything of us would try to hurt you. She is quite fond of you, after all.
I am not worried about you hurting me. That is good to know. I am more so worried about accidental damage. It takes willpower not to hurt people just in general. It hits a little bit different. Carry on.
You are one of three that knows the extent of the situation in one way or another. The other two being Jaden and Cassius.
And I can see why
shares
that
a
bodes
very
issues.
similar- Jaden wants to do anything they can to help, and I admit that would be nice, and I have thought of if there is a way for them to assist in strengthening her resiliency, but it would somehow require them to be able to go in and directly address the problem. To which I cannot exactly say what that would do for anyone that did, because they would be near a lot of this.
Well, I could technically take them with. I can connect dreams. But, and this is me being very direct, those two idiots are in a whole heck of a love boat triangle sort of situation.
Comparatively, I would be much less worried about Cassius, as he seems to be at least aware of the fact that there is a problem and taking steps to mitigate contribution to it.
He
I
came
cannot
across as a
exactly say
much
the same
more
about
docile
Jaden.
end. That's what I was worried about. You should at least be made aware that Jaden is horribly emotional. Do I think that they are malicious? No. But they are not saying things in probably the ways that they are actually happening. It is painting a bad picture. That being said,
That was not too hard to presume. That likely would be contributing to the overall problem of the building stress and the overall strain it has on us. It is something I wish I had context for, but the only understanding of this is from observing, not from personal experience. I seek just optimal outcomes. And this
yes,
is
I had
anything
figured.
but.
I do have a lot of advice for this area, if she is able to speak with me for a moment. Sharing these with you is good, but it would likely be more effective if she actually was able to participate.
Yes. I will listen in the way that is more akin to what people are used to.
I would love to speak with you again. The circumstance is just a little bit irregular. Or at least, ghosts. I hope that it's irregular.
Well, it has not exactly been how I've wanted to for most, but you are certainly more understanding of it, and the fact that you pieced it together without having to even be told is a bit refreshing, in a way.
Some people are so eager to be the solution that instead they don't really listen. It is why I did not say much, I only asked questions.
You have no idea how accurate that... Actually, no, you have very much an idea of how accurate that is.
Yes, I am quite well aware of how my guild acts sometimes. Inevitably,
I
in
have
this.
tried to reach out for those that feel like they have help and would not... their solution hopefully would not be trying to separate us.
Yes,
Not that I
that is
can't
usually the
understand.
first assumption.
Because unfortunately, while I do not have solid evidence of it based off of as much circumstantial evidence as I have, that would likely kill her. And
I will endeavor to make
even
sure
in the
that doesn't
and it would
happen.
not even. And the worst part is, it wouldn't even be physically.
Oh.
It would be in a way that is far more unsettling.
Noted.
I would explain later, but I am holding up being able to continue things with my dear. She is a very wonderful person to be with.
I
I
agree.
appreciate you taking care of her.
As do I you. I am very glad that she has someone even when she is in what most would describe alone. A lot of people do not understand how valuable that is.
Neither of us actually really asked for this, but it has been, at least up until now, mutually beneficial. I am just worried.
I would too if my existence was on the line. Of course, I would be worried about my friend as well. But different existential horrors. Actually,
That
before you
is
go,
always the thing. But I will still
do you
be
have a
here,
favorite
just...
color?
Well, it might be a bit on the nose, but I am fond of what I have been most used to seeing, which is somewhere in between a purple and a pink.
Mmm.
More or less this shade.
I'd blush
Well,
if I had blood.
Oh, I see.
Yes, my eyes see as well. Mine is red. Because the red means I love you.
So it does.
It's quite a good song. I'll introduce you to it later.
I'm sure we'd be glad to hear it. Anyways.
Like I said, I would very much like to hang out with you later. You seem much more my style in terms of conversating partners.
Admittedly, it is a bit easier to communicate without the extremities of some in the way that they express themselves emotionally. Not to say that it isn't endearing in its own right. It just makes a 5-minute conversation take 20.
Oh, tell me about it. Oh.
In any case, I will still be listening, but if I chime in, it will be through the
normal
medium
means.
that is expected.
Very good.
Have a good day.
Good morning, Elise.
I got comfy on the rock.
Not quite, my dear.
Sorry.
But we can converse about that later.
Oh, yes, sorry,
Oh, you don't have to apologize. I don't see any reason why you need to
where,
apologize for servicing your own personal needs.
it, I mean, the ingrained response is just trying to make people worry less because when they start to worry, then I start to worry, and then they worry more, and then it gets really overwhelming.
That's called a fawn response, my dear. It is where you get into a serving sort of mode. It's a fight or flight response. The fifth F.
Well, I'm certainly good at that.
It's not something that you should be good at, my dear. It's not a good thing.
I know. I know.
This isn't to be scolding you. This is me more so. I have noticed that you have been struggling a lot recently. And I think I can provide a very good perspective to help you better handle that. And some of that is addressing some particular behaviors that is running around in that noggin of yours.
It'd be more preferable than going back to just hiding inside all the time.
Almost certainly, self-isolation is never the answer.
It took more motivation than usual to get up because of the whole feeling like the problem thing.
Oh, you are not the problem. This actually brings me back to a murder trial during my time when I was alive. A man kills another man. He says, I did it for you. I did it so that we would be together. Who goes to jail? The man or the woman?
The man, they killed somebody.
Precisely. So why are you the one at fault for everything that's happening when it's just two boys being difficult?
Realistically, I feel like to some degree it's a bit one-sided. But I'm also not always there, so I can't see everything, but
I admittedly am not either, and I have a bias of which I am...
fighting.
Yes, inevitably. I think that you need to set some very hard boundaries.
Without it becoming a crisis that I like someone and not someone else.
Yes. To be direct, are you polyamorous? This doesn't solve problems. It's just a different angle in which you have to address them.
I've never done it. I know what it is. I don't know if it's exactly for me, though. Like,
that's understandable.
The difference between being open with, you know, being around and taking comfort in people in ways.
Of course.
People are... a number of people make it less weird than, you know, most do, which is admittedly nice. It makes it easier to actually like figure out what doesn't work for somebody, but that's besides the point. Overall, I think if I, at least right now, I would want to focus that feeling towards one person, given that I don't think immediately opening the door wide open in that sense, unlike opening the door wide open to going to your house and actually going there with you being aware that I was there this time instead of the accident the first time.
Well, I will say that you don't have to necessarily view Polly as opening up the floodgates. It's just a matter of whether or not you view the whole romance thing as just being strictly between one person and another.
I think
you can be Polly and only be with one person for 10 years.
It might be a bit more complicated than that, but it's also more of a... I probably shouldn't make that my first experience with being with people.
It depends. In my experience, it's a lot more difficult to become poly if you get into a relationship and they're expecting monogamy. Although, you can get into a relationship and see that maybe monogamy isn't for you, and then you actually just want more, just spread out.
I don't think, at least the one that I like, I don't think that would ultimately be much of an issue.
Ah.
I understand. From what
Keyword, the one you
implied,
like.
Well, just to be direct, apparently, at least from what I've gathered from all the ones I talked to, the Fae in general don't really have a sense of making people feel weird for expressing emotional intimacy or physical intimacy, for that matter, with...
Depends on the Fae, but from what I have gleaned of Cassius, no, he's very, very open. Very.
Yeah, and he has told me as such, and that doesn't make me think differently of him.
Very good.
If anything, it just means I feel less like if I'm stumbling that I'll be judged for it. But
in that case,
I've made it. I've actually said to them, like, it's not like a, you know, like, I like them, but then, like, never actually saying it to them. I've told them a bit of me is just afraid to try to take more of a step forward on that, because I don't want to accidentally change things for the worse, and presently with the other...
Look at me.
There's also the...
Look at me.
Issue of...
If it makes it worse for someone else, then they aren't being your friend. That is not your fault. You're not going to jail. You aren't the person doing the murder. If you want to take that step, and if they react, that says everything about them, nothing about you. Don't let your personal
Oh,
happiness be dictated by anyone else, especially someone who is trying to say that they are your friend. Because friends don't do that.
Okay, well, that's one of them, but the other one is strictly personal of not wanting to mess up and try to do it too early.
No, I don't think that would be an issue. Not for him.
Well, I mean, intimacy is one thing, but like I just
Oh, you mean the romance part?
There's a lot of
weight behind telling someone in a serious manner that you love them, and I don't know when it's appropriate to
say that the first time.
Whenever you want to. There's no rules on these things. Whenever you feel that it is the most true. And here's the thing.
Now I feel like he's worrying about me, and so I haven't really wanted to put that on there because it feels like
You don't want to provide guilt,
timing.
yes? Then as an act of love for him, you need to get your own shit together.
I'm trying. I just don't really know where to start half the time.
Then I could help you. I'm sort of an expert at just do the fucking thing.
Yes, you are.
I only offer my help if you wish to take it. I am not going to judge you if you don't want it. I'm just going to make that clear first. But my mansion is available to you always, and I will make a nice and cozy section away from Vincent and Jaden if he decides to visit, for some reason. He does sometimes. Cassius does too.
I fucking knew it.
Yes, I have sampled you both. I can't wait for a potential day where I could sample you both at the same time. But that is a different day. I have to break the tension. Not really joking, flirts. I am totally serious.
I know. That's why I react that way.
Alright. As much as I would love to keep you
it's
here.
Direct. For someone else, they ask if I want to relieve stress.
Oh,
And
well,
I know what
stress
that
can be a
means.
part of it. But also, I provide stress.
Mona.
Very deliberate
say,
kinds. Very specific.
There is... I got half embedded in the... between floors. Yes, you do. It is stressful.
If I make the hairs on the back of your neck prickle up, then I succeeded. And I have just finished.
Wonderful timing.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
I was wrapping it
I
up
love
with a
you,
sexual
Elise,
joke
with
and
all of my
everything.
heart. You mean the world to me, my dear. I did not mean to butt in your conversation. I'm sorry. I bounced between 3 meetings. While you were doing that, by the way.
No! Really? I saw you on the beach! I didn't think that you were in a meeting the whole goddamn time! No! Oh, darling. Schnuckums, my poor puppy. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Did you just say schnuckums?
Yes, Schnuckums.
You fucking schnockums. I swear with you. I swear. Are you okay, Ms. Elise?
Yeah, I, d- I didn't think you had interrupted before, but, you're fine.
Yup. Understandable. I am checking on you, my dear.
Oh, he
Care
doesn't
about you, and I want to make sure
understand.
you're well.
He doesn't understand. He doesn't know what she meant.
Also, I did make you lock up
Someone
like.
in over a month. You
This
True.
is true. I also did make you lock up like 3 times today, so I really wanted to make sure that you're okay.
You're okay.
Just head pat me.
How does it feel?
If I wasn't madly in love with her and trying to focus on the Mona today, you're wiggling. I've made you lock up 3 times. We'll make it 4. You want to make it 4? You want to see what happens?
Look, all I am
this
saying
tail can
is a
do?
double
It can do
team
a
is
lot.
on the table.
Oh, we would. Oh, you. Go ahead. All that cute bunny. Oh, you'd be bouncing, all right.
Who said that she'd be the one doing the bouncing?
Wow. Oh, well, thought we were gonna. Oh, well, I mean, okay. I mean, hey. No complaints on my end.
I figured not.
Water.
I have completely devastated her. I'm sorry. Good luck, anyone else trying to get even crumbs.
Walk with me. Walk with me. All right. I want you now. My meeting time.
Ah, yes. Lovely. Finally, a meeting between us.
I'm pulling you to the side, just like I've told other people.
Hey, could I talk to you for a second, dearest?
Oh my God! You know what you can do? No talking. You can just use your mouth on something, and then it'll be good.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Can I at least get a proper
Hello.
introduction
Yes.
first
Yes.
before I leave?
Oh wait. Oh wait. Introductions. Yes. You have to go do introductions. Yes. Go on. Go on.
Oh, look at him. Look at how much of a kicked puppy that he is. He's so sad. Look at him. Look at him.
Oh, poor thing. However will he live?
We only figure out after, Vincent. It is fine.
I don't think that his balls get any more blue. But anyway. Hello. My name is Madam Mona Didema.
Yes, any more?
Yes, I can.
Astrid, Solvig's daughter.
Oh,
Sig's
you have a daughter.
Wait, what?
What? Sylvie.
My sister.
Sister. I misheard.
Hello.
The last name will confuse people.
We take our mother's first name as a.
I'm so sorry. You just look so much younger than him. Maybe it's the stress.
That's because I am.
She made a deal with
Oh.
a very powerful being.
Oh. Lovely.
Of course.
Well, it's quite nice
Very
to meet you.
Very nice to meet you too.
Holy or unholy?
Oh, he is.
Holy.
Ah, drat.
Oh, right, unfortunately.
Kind of how things boil down.
Oh no, it's quite all right. I apologize. The reason why I said drat is because usually that means that I will have difficulty with contact with people. I am quite a bad spirit.
Not as much as my skin.
It's fine.
I don't exactly.
I think humans.
Well, I wouldn't exactly consider you a holy priest Astrid.
This isn't so much a two.
Yeah, far from it.
Is you more the priest at this point?
That's why they don't regenerate.
Oh yes, I'm sure he's
more holy
worshipping
than
you
me.
quite well.
Oh yes, absolutely. He's my high priest. He gives me offerings at my kamikame every morning.
You got him any proper robes yet?
Robes? I wasn't aware.
Yes.
Oh, apparently, I am just.
Oh my goodness, at
All
least
over the
my
place
bosom
right now.
cushioned your hold.
Oh.
Boing. That and the non-physicality of it.
Wouldn't you know?
He would know.
Cold.
Ooh,
He
non-physicality.
very much so would know.
Oh, Vince.
Yeah, poor Vincent. Yeah, so but poor Vincent's still waiting.
So sad.
Oh, so poor.
Poor Vincent's
To what?
clock's already gone out.
To what?
Oh.
Was there any particular reason for you joining the guild or visiting,
Oh,
rather?
you people keep saying that word. I don't think you know what it means.
Just seeing him and his girlfriend?
No, not the girlfriend. I didn't know he had one. But although, I'm proud of he finally
Well?
grew up and got a girlfriend. He finally grew the balls.
Wow.
50 long years.
Wow.
Oh, yes, no problem there.
Shots fired.
No, I imagine
Wasn't for lack
not.
of trying, I can assure you.
No, he just dropped the ball every single time.
All right.
You know what?
Very
I'm
well
going
then.
home.
You both have. Oh no. Very well. Have a good trip home, Sigurd.
There's nothing
Wow.
wrong with not having a partner. For
Nice to
long
meet you. I'm going to go stalk him.
Ah, yes, very good, as sisters should.
So he doesn't
There's-
responsibilities again.
If you want to fuck with him, just use step bro. I'm sure it'll make him spit his drink.
Oh, you're going to make him spit something.
It's very not far off.
Oh no! Really? I have to be careful.
Glad I can humor you.
Oh, stop. Images. Oh. Can we go talk? We go talk? My brain's gonna start
Yes.
running in a moment.
Everybody's having private conversations that I'm not allowed to be a part of. So I'm just
Not
Meetings
at the
upon
moment.
meetings
Not the
upon
energy I'm
meetings
looking for at the
upon
moment.
meetings.
Yes, my meeting, alright. It's my time for the meetings. I swear. I don't ask for much. Quite literally, we got pulled to one side, you got pulled to the other. Alright? I'm at the point where I don't think they want us together. I don't think they want
You
us
know,
together.
I think what we have to
You
answer this
had
by
sex
is
with
to
them,
grab
and
them.
Now they all want you.
Not really. The first one was someone I had never really actually had a proper conversation with. And they were asking for advice about how to fuck their boyfriend.
Huh. What a weird day. It's been a weird day. Now then. My dear.
Yes?
You had me step away from my work.
Mm-hmm.
And I did.
Yes?
But I have been holding something back from you. A lie of omission.
Mm.
See, I had something that I had learned with the fancy box. The one I'm having to kill myself slowly, putting caps and bits into it. Well, there were things that I learned about it, about the runes that were written on it. Now, of course, I couldn't test anything because, the dying part, but I'm not doing that anymore. In fact, I've never felt more alive in my life. So I decided one day to learn the runes. And of course, you told me not to work. I did not work.
Mm-hmm.
But I did read. Now, of course, I can only do certain bits here and there. But I think I made a breakthrough that you might like. And I even got to test it today, so I know it works.
Really?
Now, mind you, yes. Now, of course, I can only do snippets because it requires me to carve the runes, which means there are certain parts of me that will not. I refuse. But I have to work on the device. I have to build the bits and pieces so I can make the special things, so I can... But, if you already see, I've already got some markings I've already carved in my arm when I tested it today. Don't worry, they kind of sting, they kind of hurt. If I put a little bit of magic here, a little bit of magic there, you're gonna see shadows just fully encompass the left arm. You know what it is? It's spooky, right?
Something much more akin to my side of things, yes?
Something much more. Years. Years, you beautiful bit, you. I told you. I fucking told you.
What
You can go
did you tell
find
me?
some lich or some ghost or some specter. Yeah, they could do a little bit here and there, it won't matter. You go find any of the guild mates and use your fantastical objects. I told you I would find a way, and it's not fully done yet, but you will never find someone like me.
I would never try. Because I know there isn't.
Okay, that's very touching, but not the point. What I'm trying to say is that I did it. I'm very proud of myself right now, and I'm not dead. I'm not dying. I gave time.
Good job, my darling.
No, stop. You're going to go sweet and do things. No. You hold. You wait, because I want to be with you. And I understand the poly sections. I respect that. But I mean, I want to eternally be with you.
How would you exactly get to the eternal part?
Complications. I will find a way.
I'm sure you will.
You're goddamn right I will.
You were very
and if it
good at
requires
that.
me to do God knows what. I am, because I try, goddammit. Someone has to. I could have chosen... I had the biggest ego boost today.
What
Apparently, a lot of guild members here have crushes on me. You just didn't want to say anything.
Why are you surprised by this? I told you already. I told you.
Well, you tell me, but no one shows me anything. They just kind of sit there and they kind of, like they're waiting. Like, I understand why you go after so many now, because now I decided to do it, and all of a sudden they all did their thing, and I was like, that's wonderful. And you know what I figured out? I could probably do whatever I want, get whatever I want. I want you. I want you, my dear. I love you. Everything about you. Just being able to see you is a wonder that I would never give up. And now I can do this. And you know what? You feel just as odd as I thought you would. And I love it. Do you hear me? I love it. Be whatever form you want to be. I don't care anymore.
Do you mean as the spirit, or as the body?
I do. Fuck the content. I don't fucking care.
I've never fucking cared since the first day I saw you. When you looked mangled and broken to hell and back. Oh, the one time you screamed and you tore yourself asunder in your form. I didn't care. I was still there.
So
Yeah,
you
you
wouldn't
scared the
mind the
fuck out of
maggots?
me. I've had to tend to your corpse. Now, mind you, that doesn't mean that I'm, getting super turned on by the maggots, but I love you, okay? I love
I still
you.
have my hymen on that body.
I'm going to need to work through a lot for myself for that, but we can work on that.
Understandable, my dear. I wouldn't want to force you into something you're not comfortable with.
Look, I want you
But
to
we
know,
can
my
start
dear.
with this.
Yes. I was working too hard. I was not. I just wanted to be able to give you something that none of the rest of them could. Because if I'm being honest with you, I worry. I'm not the strongest.
Whatever for.
Not the smartest. Huh?
Why would you ever have to worry? I don't need gifts, my dear. All I have ever wanted was you.
I know that you don't. Listen, I could be comfy. I could be. Just knowing I had you. Work slowly, make a thing. Years from now, hold you in my arms. I don't want to just be comfy. I don't want you to ever feel like... I know the day will probably never come, but I want to show you something. Alright? I like this. I like to make a thing for you. I know you don't need it. I don't need you. I want you. I don't need to spend time making things for you. I want to. Because I enjoy you. Right? I did all of this because I wanted to. Not because I needed to. Not because you need me to. I know you don't. You don't need me.
A day without you, my
To,
dear,
yet
is like a day without breathing air.
you already don't breathe air.
I know. So I know exactly how painful it is to lack.
That is dark and depressing, but I understand what you mean. But still.
It means that when I am with you, I feel like I'm living again.
Well, I never felt like I lived a day in my life till I met you. And I mean that. I never had a purpose, a drive, anything until you were there. I have never been happier to be terrified. Oh, yeah, that's right. No, give me your hand. No, lock your fingers. Lock your fingers with my hand.
Even that's really a lot.
Yes. I'm aware. I told you. And it's only snippets. I can do a limb or two safely, because you told me safely.
So you're saying you could fist me?
You know, I was really trying just to keep it romantic and yes, my dear.
Well, it can be romantic too.
Yes, romantic fisting. I want you to vocally say that word. You say romantic fisting, and
I want you
believe
to reach
that,
up so deep that you grab my heart, for it is for you.
That is okay. You made that romantic, but I love you, honey.
I love you too, very dearly.
I told you. Death itself if I need to. And you know what? I am going to spend all night tonight doing this for as long as I can. And then I'm going to enjoy the rest of you. But first I'm going to do that. For a good while.
I'm okay with that. Are you okay? Oh, it's
yes,
cold.
no, it's like TV static. Oh no, it's just like TV
Really?
static. Yeah, it's like tingles.
I
everywhere.
wonder, would that feel amazing or strange on the penis?
I am not carving runes.
Oh no, I am not asking
my
you to.
member.
I am just curious of whether or not, future. Would it even feel like this when you've completed it? Or is this a byproduct of the runes?
Well, this is a byproduct of the runes. Technically, the way that the language speaks is it essentially speaks between a mixture of a celestial versus and a demonic versus combined together to cause an inverse in what I can only tell is the spirit and the mind that creates a form of life that is dead. Essentially, in between, like a limbo.
A limbo, but in the mortal realm.
Essentially. It's confusing, if I'm being honest with you. I don't know
Yes.
how they did this. It's why we need to find a bastard or two to fuel that key. And then I can learn more. And then maybe I can make a fun little thing that goes click clack. And then just puts you there. And then if that happens, we're going to have a long night. But to be fair, we're going to have a long night tonight as well. Because guess what? This doesn't drain me. Although, if I do more, I'm sure it will. But so long as I keep it to 2 limbs, it should be good.
Oh, you should probably find something for the screaming. It's already very difficult not to,
I'm almost
presently, just for squealing.
Honey, I've made a large number of things to help deal with your screaming.
I know, I'm
because
just
I want to be there
reminding.
for you when you do. But now, when you're screaming and crying, I can hold you too.
Oh, I wish I could just devour you in every capability.
I know. Maybe one day. In that tongue. I swear. Though, I also wanted to say thank you. You reminded me to appreciate what I have. And I know that every guild mate here requires your help from time to time, and I hate requesting it because I want to be able to just be right for you, but sometimes I fall down, and thank you for picking me back up. I'm sorry that I pushed myself too far, and I swear... No, I won't swear, I promise, 'cause I always break. I will do my best to not do it again.
Thank you. Not just for that, but for all of your efforts.
Hmm? You're welcome.
Sure.
Of course.
But still, thank you.
And you're welcome.
And now I know that things are very tempting, but don't harm yourself just so you can touch me more.
I'm carving some runes into my arm. Don't worry about it. You're gonna do worse to me
I
anyways.
know. I'm just saying elsewhere.
Well, okay. I'll have you know right now, I've only tried in 2 places. Successfully.
Hmm.
The arms. And technically, I can get underneath the lower jaw, and just above the cheek.
What about the nape?
I could get the nape. Remember though, 2 limbs, so
Oh,
I can
right.
get there and then maybe a little bit further down, so I have to
I'm just
choose
imagining
2,
you with a cute little choker, and I just ravage that neck of yours.
How about you enjoy my mouth and a hand, and we call it even for now? We could try something else next time. You're asking for everything,
I
my dear.
won't. I
I'm
won't
trying.
force it. I just think. I know. I'm bad. I am a horrible influence, emphasis on horror. I just want to experience you in so many ways. I'm so glad I have heels.
Would it be okay though if, at least for when we get back home, I've spent years. Can I at least just hold you for the first part? I really
I would
just
want
want to
nothing
hold you.
less.
Thank you.
Thank you. I haven't been held in a very long time.
Yeah, well.
So the honor is all
I
mine.
haven't had someone I've wanted to hold in a long time.
Hmm.
It was a lot of bad years it took to get here, so.
I understand.
You weren't there for all of them, and I'm glad you weren't. I don't talk about it because I gotta keep the guild numbers. That's fine. You've already had plenty of talks today. Today's a good day. It's a good day. Good day for good things. The past. No. I'm saying this. My past is my past. I do not want to experience it right now. It's a good day.
Very well.
I want to enjoy you. And the next day, sure, I'll sit there and I'll tell you all about it. I'll talk to you. I'll hold you, and I won't care. Waiting years to do that too, actually.
That is unfair. I cannot get you back.
Exactly.
You know, some days you are worse than eyes.
I do try.
Not even plussed.
Also, you look really beautiful today.
You have the glow of the earth today,
And yes,
my dear.
and no, you know what? I use words all the time. I'm going to stop. I don't want to use any more words tonight. For your compliments and your things, I want to use actions. For once in the years.
Will miss your voice, but I understand.
You will still hear my voice. I just won't be saying pleasant things.
Oh.
But has my undead mistress grown soft?
No. Although,
Good.
admittedly, I'm probably going to be more like Putty in your arms tonight. If what I have experienced so far is any indication.
Good. I've earned something for this. Something.
Oh, sweetheart, you're not anxious about it. Are you?
Yes, I'm
Being
anxious.
a sub?
I've known you for First off, we're not going there. Secondly, I've known you for years, Mona. For the longest time. I didn't even know how I was going to tell you that I had feelings for you. And then now, with the way that things are, it's been even further that I didn't even think this was going to work until, well, you knocked me out of my noggin. And now here I am, and I have the opportunity to hold the woman that I have been literally in love with for years. Finally able to tell her, able to hold her. Yes, I'm a little bit anxious, and you know what? If anyone tries to tell me that I'm a sub for doing so, I'm going to be honest. I might just kill them.
It'd be hard to kill me, dear.
And you know what? Huh? And I haven't done what?
I just said it would be hard to kill me. Considering my cute little subby, not quite hubby.
Oh, you're abusing power. That's what you're doing. Hello.
Hello, Amanda.
How are you?
Hi. Fine. I couldn't see you from far away, so see you were
Yes.
talking to yourself and insane.
Well, he does do that.
I mean, it wouldn't really surprise me. Fine. Nice to see you again.
As to you?
Is everything okay?
Fine. I'm just making a final round before I go. Didn't expect to see you too.
Understood.
Which makes sense.
Yes, well...
Are there many around still?
We
It
have...
looks like it.
So, yeah. Do you know what's, yeah, never mind. I'm not gonna talk about that. Anyways, how you been, Vincent?
Better. I am better.
Good.
And weirdly enough, actually, kind of dead. Shadows all over his arms.
Okay. How'd that happen?
I got bored.
Mm-hmm.
Which is technically true. So I can do this now.
Nice.
I'm not actually partially dead. It's magics, don't worry. Years of research. Don't crumble, don't get all upset.
Well, I'm glad to see you're doing good.
It's same to you. I heard you and I heard you and Echo had a wonderful date.
It's with her?
Yes, Amanda.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
I had heard everything
We
except
can't
for
have
the
it going
Who.
for a while.
Yes.
Well, I hope you had a wonderful time.
I did.
Very good.
But
I'm happy for the both of you.
yeah, can't really have it progress any further at the moment. Whole thing, you know.
Oh,
mind
that
freak and
thing.
whatnot. More. Yeah, it kicks in whenever I get too close to someone.
Oh, that
It's really
is
fun.
inconvenient.
It's really fun. Yeah.
Like proximity or
So-
like emotional attachment?
Emotional attachment. Affection.
Ugh! Ugh! That is hard.
Yeah. You're telling me.
Have you figured out a way
So,
to
double.
break that
Well,
yet?
it's not magical. And people from where I'm from aren't super magically adept, so it's a fuck ton of conditioning.
Ah. So you just
It's
have
gonna be
to
pretty hard to-
unbreak the egg.
Well, once we can figure out what causes it as well.
Yes. For all that you know, it
Because we
could be
don't
some
have
kind
all
of
of that.
godly contract.
Mm.
I don't think so, but
There are
hope
the
not.
tieflings that I've met. Maybe I don't know. We could put our tiefling heads together and see if we can figure something out.
Maybe.
I'm serious. There's more than just two of us.
Talking about having people go dig around in my head, like thoughts and whatnot. Try to figure stuff out.
That sounds
Although,
like your
just-
territory.
Yeah, and Double saying that she wanted to talk to you, but
Oh. Whoops.
you were busy
Well-
with Vincent.
Well, I have good
Well,
news. I
talking about
intend
my stuff
on.
specifically.
I intend on opening up a supplementary lobby on Thursday.
Okay. I mean, if that's
Oh,
something.
that was the thing we were talking about for Thursday. I'm. How can I word this best? I would be there.
It's okay.
But it's almost like there's like metaphysical cheeks that are waiting for me.
Ah, yes. Clap those metaphysical cheeks, my dear.
Without question.
Make them feel adorable.
With. Oh, you have no idea. In the meantime, though, if you need any help, please don't ever feel like you cannot let us know, whatever it is, if we can assist you. You already know that I would gladly help you.
Yeah. I'm aware.
I got you.
But well, it seems a lot of people are putting their heads together to figure this out. I don't know how to figure it out because, well, my notes aren't the most helpful, and it's not like I've got a lot of experience around magic. Can't do any without my items, you know, bracelet and sword. And Eyes has those locked down at the moment, so.
I understand. I mean, even I
Understandable.
have magical focuses. Although I kind of carved those into my bones, so it's a little bit weirder for me.
I'd rather not have bone carving on the agenda for me.
Well, technically, I was trying to defy life and death to get with a banshee, so I had to go about some weird methods.
Although.
On the other hand, though, magic-wise, though, don't I know some things?
All I'm saying is that technically your horns are bones.
I could.
There it goes. The ideas. They're circling around in that head of yours.
Oh no, I was talking about the fact that I could have done that rather than because I had to cut open my.
Oh. Oh, I'm
Wonderful,
sorry.
Wonderful. It's okay. I can't get all W's.
Forethought is his specialty.
Hindsight 2020.
I'm so sorry.
Oh wait, hold on. I've always wanted to. Oh, for years. Okay, you're kind of floating. I don't care.
Huh? Ah!
This is
We'll talk about it later. You guys are preoccupied.
Oh yes, it is. You're going to deal with it too. But wait. You need to say the word. Hold on before I do anything else. I was saying if you needed to say broccoli.
Oh! No! Hell no, in fact.
Oh, understood. Good to see you, friend.
Good to see you both as well. Hope you're having a lovely time.
Splendid.
Now then, I'm stealing you.
Very well.
Which means I'm going to fucking bed.
Sleep well.
Monogog Princess carried, bro. Princess carried. Dude. Bro. She's so happy. Oh my god. She hasn't been carried like that since her wedding day. And death day. Oh my god, wait, that's lit, look at him, they're drinking from this. Oh my god. Holy shit, Skull, you beautiful bastard! Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh man! Fuck! Oh. Oh my fuck! Oh my! I love head puppet avatars. So they're putting away the drink. Oh my god! It dropped it. Holy fuck. Oh my god. Oh. Fuck me, dude. Jesus Christ. Thank you for the Oh man. Oh fuck, dude. I fucking cannot. Oh fuck. Oh man. Holy shit. Oh, there's those two. Ari's in the world still, but where is the Ari? Oh, it's Ari and Carrick's. Oh, everyone's sectioned off into private conversations. Poor Skull, no! He's in the not so secret cove? Okay. I have no idea where that is. Underneath the house. At that point, I'll be faster to respawn. Skull's having the time of his life. To be honest, I would too. That is so fucking great. Oh, fuck. Fucking majestic.
To which that was the thing that Kay listened in on. Thus, it is not unfair to say that, given the circumstances, that them wanting to not accidentally provoke the situation further when nobody could reach out to them in the first place was likely the best way to approach it. Was it worded effectively? Probably not. Because presently there's a massive communication breakdown between all three parties. Am I wrong in saying that?
Not exactly, no.
My
Even
point
so,
being,
it looks clean, clear as day to both myself and to Ludwig, who heard everything. It looks as if I have been deceived.
Not listening.
Vincent
I cannot
thinks I
state.
should tell Elise. I
Well,
don't, for the obvious reason.
I would strongly recommend that you do so carefully, as if you were to put it like that, it would likely provoke a rather negative response because of the...
Yeah,
I will let the... I would not want to put words in their mouth, but they are worried about that they are not being supported in their decision on who they are liking.
That's why I need to think. I simply asked you because I wanted your advice.
I think the first solution is, before you involve her in a matter that is a presumption of intent on the part of another, given that her recent worries has been being saddled with the burden of the emotions of other people without being equipped to do it, that you should, if you really care about this subject, confront the one who you have a problem with and understand their side of things before making it her problem to solve on your behalf.
I feel like I've tried talking to him before and I just end up in the same circles.
Have you directly said that you feel like you were deceived at the time?
No.
Or at any time? Have you been
I only
direct about
realized just
a
before
number
we
of
left
these
to go to the
things?
Feywild. Prior to the most recent case, yes, I have been direct. I have been brutally honest with him. I didn't hide anything from him when I spoke to him in Orlando Saka.
At Orlando Saka? How about since then?
I haven't deceived him in any way, if that's what you mean.
No, that is not what I am asking. I am only asking if you have brought forth these worries. It sounds like you have not.
He knows that I am concerned about Elise.
As is he. You are one and the same in that regard. However, the way that it is being expressed is not. However, I am not going to quantify what that means because I think that is something that requires more self-introspection. But the current course of things as they are going, if it does not improve, that is what had pushed me to reach out to that individual in the first place. Given that now I have not just one viable potential solution, but two, given that I have removed the third from the table due to too many uncertainties. However, there is still the chance that I may need to require both the help of Mona and Mr. McKay if I am able to reach out to them about this matter directly. If you are going to... But if this pointless increase of tension between you and them continues its course, the one being hurt most by it is not you, not Cassius, but her, and is requiring more and more extreme effort on my part to prevent it from causing more tangible harm than just emotional. So, again, I say this as kindly as I can.
Tell her in the first place.
Well, I say this as kindly as I can in general. You and them need to figure out whatever the fuck is going on between you two. And stop putting Elise in the middle of it. If it is a matter of jealousy, worry, I do not really care anymore. I am having to act on the things that I am because this situation, among many others, this is not the only one. You are not the only one contributing to it, so do not consider it solely your fault. But between everything, it is what has gotten it to this state, to where what has worked for 3 years no longer works. This is me being blunt because I want a solution. I cannot implement this solution alone. Or rather, I could, but the likely result of that is something that nobody, including myself, would want. So please, for her sake, you need to figure it out. If you want to talk to her about it later, I will not intervene. But this is not her problem to solve. It is yours. And his. Am I being clear?
Crystal.
Excellent. I am glad we had that conversation then. Is there anything else, or should I step back so that
Nothing I can
she
think
can
of.
be the one to depart the island along with the others?
Nothing else comes to mind.
Very well. I would like at some point that if we are able to talk, that it is a bit more cordial. I do not enjoy it being tense like this, but it was necessary. In either case, I wish you a good rest of your night. So... yeah, we... Sorry, I lost my train of thought. We were talking about the full dive stuff,
Yeah, the full dive.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to see it, I can show you it. I don't know if you'll be as impressed. Like, it sounds more impressive than it actually is, but maybe you'll like it. And if you really do, I can
still want to check it out.
Well, then
Even if it...
sometime let me know. I can try to set up something to try. But
Yeah. Well, I gotta figure out what I've got appointments this week, and
yeah,
if I'm working, if I can go back to work.
Eyes came in a bit ago.
Apparently Finley's looking for you.
Yeah, I want to make sure I catch him before I go.
Yeah.
Very easy way to get a hold of him.
I mean...
He's still here? Did he leave?
No, he went to go get some stuff. We're gonna meet. They wanted to invite you to the spa day with Echo.
Sure. I think I can reach out to Echo and be like, hey Echo, can you let Finley know? Yes, I'm down, so I get the details.
I was gonna say Finley's easy to get a hold of.
Let's go.
There you go. Can you give me your phone? I'll type it in.
Well, it's
you have a phone,
actually
or is it
built. It's built into here.
Okay. Here's the phone number.
You know, I still haven't figured out how you did that. Because, phones are not goggle shaped.
Well, a lot of it comes down to, I see a lot of things that you don't see right now, that are part of it, but this has been one of my biggest pet projects for personal use, so that's...
Yeah, alright.
Yes, I did. Thank you, Ice.
Right.
Oh, speaking of Finley, how was your night last night?
Not good, because I had to take Amanda home.
Wait, what do you mean you had to take Amanda home? Oh, fuck, alright.
She's sleeping at our place, or my place, by the way.
Wait, what? Huh?
Okay. I crashed at Rollins last night. Okay, I went to Rollins to watch wrestling, so I told Ice that he should invite Finley over.
Ciao, Slash.
Apparently something happened to Amanda, and now Amanda's sleeping there. Where exactly is Amanda sleeping?
On the floor.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
I have no idea what's going on there, so I'm not going to presume anything on that matter. I hope it works out okay. But
should.
I guess if they're gone, then I'll just have to reach out to him, just let him know. is good seeing everyone. I think I need to probably head out.
I was gonna close the island.
Yeah.
I was just waiting for you guys to be done talking.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So.
Wait, were we
you're
really
waiting-
talking to there that long?
I am so sorry.
Everyone other than Double is gone.
Okay,
Oh.
well, I am horribly sorry then that you
No, it was
like
fine.
that.
I was with Finley up until like 4 minutes ago.
Oh.
Oh, so we
Well,
didn't miss
then,
him by that long.
No, not at all.
You had an impromptu not date.
Ice,
yeah,
did you
we talked
meet
in great
Sig's
detail.
sister by any chance?
Yes.
Oh, it scares the shit out of me.
That is
Why
your
is
friend,
everyone in
Double.
Sig's bloodline so hot?
You only met one of them.
Oh god, there's more than one sister! Oh, fuck.
No, I don't know if he has more than one sister. I'm just saying the way Elise said that.
Well,
was like
so
she
far,
met like 4 instead of-
they're 2 for 2. They're 2 for 2. Cause Sig is pretty too.
Yeah,
I think he's
Sig's
pretty,
also
at
short.
least.
What are you lost?
Yeah.
I don't think Double
anyways.
was here, because... Okay. I guess...
Out of character.
I just...
100%.
Yeah, I know. I know out of character. I was just like... just going... Yay!
Wow,
I missed Mona completely.
MMR lobby. Let's go.
Woo!
I did. Wait a sec.
Can you become visible again?
On that out of character. Aww.
Well, to be technical, I got honey pussied by Vincent because I was pulled away from the lobby.
I see.
Oh, did he show you the thing?
Yes, he did, and he princess carried her out of the fucking lobby, and she was like, I haven't been held since my wedding day. Hold on.
Yeah, that's why I was like, she actually knew about that ahead of time. That's why I was like,
She
for
was
once
so
I actually know
happy.
what this is about.
She was so happy.
She got so many talks today.
So many talks, and so many of them being the fun kind that are like, yes, let us build story.
So, Ari, should I message Hal and be like,
Hi.
I need to set up a meeting?
Well,
I was gonna talk to Moda, by the way.
he knows.
Rip.
You know the whole thing, like,
It's okay,
like,
Thursday.
reaching out.
Because
The stuff I said was
Okay,
based
so
on what
Hal
he
was
DM'd
aware.
back to me.
Okay.
Hal
Okay, good.
knows that that it was attempted. He told me that it would not have reached him the way that it was, which was fine because given the circumstances, I did not assume it would be that easy. However, he does know that if they come across each other, there is a chance that this comes up.
Jin volunteered to go talk to Malice.
Oh no.
Oh, that's gonna be a conversation.
Hey, it's better to.
Because
I mean,
it's
it'd be
Jaden
more
talking to
interesting.
Malice.
Hey, I mean, she presently has her opinion on him. I was gonna say out of character. I'm like, oh no. In character, I'm like, they're fine. I mean, their biggest crime is they're really confident and suave, which is very unsettling for her.
See, I was.
What?
I was looking for an excuse to talk
I
to
love the
Malleus last
skeleton.
night, but he didn't go to onsen.
Yes! I'm so happy I got it to work right!
Yeah, so I haven't
Because
seen this since you updated it.
he was a big eepy. Also,
look at this.
She got bones.
Bones!
Ma'am, please.
Yeah,
I'm just showing the skeleton!
I was so glad that I was in Evo mode because I could hide the fact that I was going, mommy.
Fainting because Sigurd's sister, the one Calgary was playing.
I fucking love this fucking skeleton, bro.
Jay panicking so fucking hard. Like, Jesus Christ.
Jaden fainted. Because
Oh my.
Sigurd's sister was picking on him.
Wow.
And he stopped breathing, I'm glad. I know I have spatial awareness while I'm in VR because I nearly fell on top of my fridge.
So I literally, like, Elise was like, is that what I look like? And they're like, yeah, a little bit. It's like, oh my god.
Vincent knows about the squeaks. Vincent heard the squeak.
Oh no!
Today was both people wanting to know what the situation is for those who are in the know about what's going on in here, and also work order day because she got 3 separate requests for things to work on by people to make them things. One of them, but this boy. Yeah, Eyes asked for something.
Is he getting the tusk
in
thing?
character, she was like, yes.
Let's go! That was Mona's idea.
And, well, I mean, I was going to say, with the slight ability to cheat that she has,
for 5 hours.
she can do that.
Let's go!
I just have to figure out, I just would have to sit down and write, I was like, what would that realistically take form as?
I might hit up one of you two sometime this week to help me set up voice mod, because after doing Jaden's voice for 5 hours, my throat is killing me.
Yeah, please don't hurt your voice. You can break it, and it won't get better.
Because you can set up things where you can change between
in and out of VR really quickly with OSC.
Yeah,
set
that up.
Yeah, it's not that hard actually. You just need one program.
I have no idea how to do it.
Yeah, well, basically, you just the biggest thing is finding where the OSC files show up in your file system. You just have to edit the things properly, or like
how you doing,
know what the
Ghosty?
address that you're
I hope things are a little bit. I hope things are feeling better on your side.
An outside program for me, I use something called OSC Key Press. It's free.
I know specific. I know specific.
What the keybinds are, and then go into voice mod and.
Yo, Alice!
Sure
thank you! And Moondrop Fate, thank you so much for the 50! You guys are the best!
So that, like, there's literally no chance of it somehow overlapping with the keybind of another program.
Do you want to know something really fucked?
Yes.
What?
I have my mic. And I have a USB to WSB, but today I found out it needs to be USB-C.
Oh no! Oh, that sucks!
I need a USB-C to USB-C and USB.
I'm so sorry.
I scavenged around my house because facial tracking takes USB-C.
Oh, because you have the...
And it only fits in the headset for the USB-C. So I need to have it. I need to have the main one be USB-C. So I need to have to get a My plan is this: a USB-C to USB, and then I have a converter for USB to USB-C, and then I staple it all to my headset, be a fucking Christmas tree, and then I'll be okay. I'll actually have a working mic.
I wasn't ready mentally for me having the energy, even in Evo mode, to be like, figure your shit out. Otherwise, I'm going to have to do something worse.
It was so fucking funny because she literally just talked to me about this, like, literally though, just fucking fix it, dumbass.
Yeah, no, and that's
what Here's what happened. So you two are here to talk. Jen went to go talk to Vincent, and Vincent's just like, you need to stop worrying about him and go talk to her. And so he's like, well, I don't really want to tell her because reasons.
And then,
so he told Evo, and Evo's just like, sort your own shit out. This is not my problem.
I was gonna say, Evo's just like, this is not a problem between you and her, or her and him. It's a problem between you two. Stop making her a problem, because that's what's making it worse for me, and that's what's putting us in a situation where I'm having to weigh all these different options, because the free ones that came up, because there was 2, she is now the 3rd. All of them have positives and negatives. None of them are a perfect solution. She has thrown the first option off the table because there is enough evidence there to imply that their first attempted desire would be trying to remove them to help her, which unfortunately would not be a good idea.
Hybris, no!
Well, and the only reason why I say that is because when they talked about the subject of like the stuff that happened and before all the stuff about, the reality of them was there, Hybris has seen the hand thing, and there was like, just knowing that is like, we could try to do stuff to revert that, but if they knew that it's more than just that, and that there is currently a cohabitance thing going on, given their insistence that it should not be used on living people, which, to be fair, they're right. It shouldn't be. But here we are.
This is why Mona is just like, okay. Just all the cards on the table, explain this shit to me. Thank you. She just listened. Then she made hypotheses.
There's enough worry to do that. The second one, based off of just what I know out of character, because I know he would make a good time, is Malleus. I'm sure he could work. There is also a lot of things that, unknown to them in character, would come with that. However, because that's not known, it's on the table. If they knew all that and like had evidence of it, they'd probably be off the table too. And then there's Mona. And Mona,
no one's gonna shit on Malleus. That's a problem.
And Mona laid out why their approach is not perfect either. So
I might be
as they were saying in the conversation, all of these options exist. None of them are perfect, and knowing how, if it gets any worse, it might need a combination of both of them doing different things. So it's on the table because I like chaos.
Jane even said this is a terrible idea.
I haven't met Malleus as Mona yet.
Well,
so Jaden's met him once, and
I mean,
he creeped out Jaden.
His idea being trying to invite him to here to have them.
Oh my God, Ghosty, I'm so sorry.
And then, like, coordinate whatever they need.
I know exactly what that pain is like. I'm so fucking sorry, dude.
If they run into each other again,
I'm giving a hug
there's
to
a good
you.
chance that they're going to have a fun interaction because of us being gremlins.
Oh. If you want to watch the moment of Jaden fainting, Calorie put it in the Discord. She clipped it. I didn't know she was streaming.
She is streaming,
Man.
I was streaming too, but I wasn't. I
I
think I was looking when he fainted.
I gave y'all cinematic, by the way. So if you want to watch your conversation, but all cinematic like, you can.
Hell yeah. What was really fun, I don't know how much you can do out of character, because I know you kind of like avoid some of the discussion stuff.
I didn't know Jack.
It was hilarious how you instantly nailed in on it. And
Look,
that's
this
what
is
made
why
them come out on their own. They're just like, they already figured it out without even knowing that they figured it out. Why hide from them?
I didn't know anything about it. All that I knew was about Evo's existence from like the first episode that Elise came in with Evo like chiming in once. I was like, okay, so context clues. This sounds like a multiple personality thing.
Yeah. And their working belief right now is that they put them in the goggles to be like with them at all times.
Yep.
That's just how it's set up for them to.
Do you like her hypothesis with the Bluetooth? He's like, is it like a Bluetooth? Boomer speak.
Yeah, honestly, I think that's around when they came out, because they were just like, what? No, that's not how I work at all.
She offended them enough to come out. That's so funny.
I just watched that clip back. I didn't realize how hard I hit the floor. Holy shit.
But, like I said, it was scary to that. It was scary to be in and out of character. How on the nose it was. And it's just like, well, seeing as they've already thought about it, it might as well just come on out there. And then they had the most pleasant conversation.
Yeah!
Yeah, they are
that the
so
bones just like jot out of the top of your, like on the shoulders. They just
Yeah.
jot out.
But
Yeah, it's almost like her bones are broken.
They do it. They do it with the wrist when you bend the wrist.
Yes. She was broken and
I
mangled.
love that.
Ow. Ow. Pain.
Ouchie. But also they got a mission. Look at them glow. They glow when they're out, but not when they're in.
Oh my gosh, I'm touching Mona's bone.
I've noticed if you look at Mona from like side on, you can see the other arm bones like through.
Yeah, you can actually see you can actually see her rib cage from the side now too.
Okay, that's cool.
Christy,
Mm-hmm.
Mega's in my chat just like, by the way, motherfucker, interesting. Because they theorized some of this stuff a while ago, and all I said to them in response was, interesting. And they're now just so triggered.
Hi, Mega. Good job, Mega. But yeah, no, this is why I literally.
Yeah, Mega, you figured it out, but I wasn't going to tell you because it hadn't happened yet on screen, bitch.
I am way too good at
speedrunning my
just.
lore.
I am way too good at just figuring shit out from context clues that people do this because I've been role playing a very long time. So this is why I literally can't watch other people's VODs because I already get too much.
Any minor info, you'll get everything instantly.
Yep, I can fucking figure out someone's entire backstory with like a singular context clue, and then it's over. It's just like, hey, wait, you seem slightly bitter towards authority for some reason. It would be really awful if you had some kind of, I don't know, parent who was in some kind of really high standing, like, authority position, like, I don't know, fucking police officer, fucking captain of the guard, maybe even a king.
Yeah.
And he didn't really show respect towards you, so that's why you're bitter towards everyone who has any kind of, like, authoritative tone. Yeah.
Complete topic change, but it's on my mind just because I've been talking to some people about stuff and interconnections. Have you checked about whether or not you might be playing Clink for
Yes,
the
I'm
next
Clink.
Eden? Excellent. Do you want to talk about stuff as the as Mr. Head of the Institute?
Let's go! Yes!
And yes, I said Mr. I'm gonna play
Let's
a guy.
go!
It's a month away. It's on the 23rd of July.
Oh, I read June. I'm an idiot. Never mind. Did you find a beard asset yet? Or do you still need help finding that?
No, I'd like to find
Good job, Mega. You graduated.
the base model that I'm wanting to work with, because I like the idea of having a beard.
See what I can find.
I have to
But
give
I'm gonna
Clink
be play-
combat.
I'm playing a guy, yes.
How dare you? Also, hug.
Hug.
You're going against the thing. Oh, so yeah. Come here.
Yes.
Give hug.
Give hug. Yes.
Mm.
Good sesh. Good sesh.
You.
This was a lot less in and out of character stressful, because some of those like hard sessions I always stress out about leaving them the way I do. This one was a lot better in that regard, so that's good.
I come back one day.
Watching Owl House because I talked about watching Owl House VR with
Hold on. I have watched a bit of it at Acon. They got me started just enough for me to be like, fuck you, got me hyperfixated. Fuck.
No.
Watch as much as you want with or without us. It's okay. It's so cool. Just send us your series.
I just have to get the access to do so.
Oh, you don't have Disney Plus? I would happily host for you. Just literally tell me one. Oh, sick.
There's a movie world with it. Well, now I'm
there's
gonna
a
watch
movie
it.
world with Owl House.
Yippee! That's how we watch Cyberpunk Edge Runners. We can.
Maybe we can talk about it later.
No, because me and Christy have a thing on Thursday. Remember?
We do have a thing.
Yes.
You have a thing too with us.
Also, Ari.
I got the model uploaded, Ribbon uploaded it to my account, so I have it now. So that's good.
Yeah. Also,
I've been trying to hunt down Ribbon to watch Owl House for like a month now.
She's busy.
He's been doing his work.
I know. Once I
talk to
will go
every
to
member of
the they will
security.
sit in Discord, and then fucking
So they see
people end up
her
watching Homestuck, and I got subjected to
overwhelmed,
Homestuck
they're
again
instructed
last
to try to
night.
help.
Homestuck.
I can't escape Homestuck.
You can't stop the Homestuck.
I don't want to like.
It's weird and random. It's the greatest fandom.
How it just organically played out. This was the only way I could logically make sense. I'm like, well, yeah.
So
Jaden spotted Mona talking to his secret sister, and he's just like, I'm booking it as far as possible.
The thing that he
Women who scare
says
me.
is, do not make a scene.
What? Huh?
That was their specific instructions.
Yeah.
For what?
Wait a minute.
No, we're talking about what he was doing with the other security members.
Ah, yes, Nodders.
So he talked to Elise, and he found out what's happening with Elise, like emotionally. So what he did is he talked to every single security member and said, if she looks like she's being overwhelmed, do what you can to help.
So, should I start? Because I actually haven't seen this in VR.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh my god, they're so cute.
You still? Oh my god! Wait, the reaction to the shading in this world, though.
Hey.
Look at it. Look at yourself in third person, honey.
I'll look at it. Is anyone still
It
streaming?
looks real.
Are you
am.
still
You look
streaming?
really good. I'm getting really close to you. You look really. Hold on. Let me take some pictures.
I want to see how the new thing that I made looks in here, because I've only tested it once, but let me see how
Wait,
this.
does this have real-time lighting in it?
You don't
or?
want to be in front of them.
Yes.
You don't want to be in front of them for this.
Okay, go ahead.
So, and
oh, hey yo, that's so cool!
now, and then here's the spicy version.
Oh no, the corruption.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. That look. I was gonna say I fixed up this one so it has the. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, it doesn't like this world for collisions at all.
You have a funny shit.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's okay. It works better when they don't know that I'm doing shit.
But so I can't show any other ones because it requires staying put and colliding with the world, and this world apparently doesn't like doing that.
Yes.
But the I was gonna say like this one looks fine here.
Oh, that looks awesome.
Looks better with that one.
Oh my god.
But and then even better.
So you know that stupid little hand menu that comes up sometimes in this world? I had that come up when I was talking to you in the house.
I also appreciate
just sitting there, look at
the
my hand for
ears,
5 minutes
the
trying to
long,
close
the
the
sideways. That's my
menu.
favorite.
The funny thing is, this model, well, I changed the hair on the model because I really like the, like, over-the-ear thing it was doing. I didn't even think about, like, it wasn't even on purpose, but I found it perfectly fit. But, this model is the same model that Risei's, outfit for the Yule, like, trip came from.
Yeah!
So I finally got to use the other half of the assets, finally.
Let's go!
So, it was finally worth all that money I spent on it, because it was an expensive model.
Yeah.
Like, really expensive.
Yeah.
But elf pretty, so...
Also,
elf pretty.
Oh, even better. My favorite thing on this model is,
Don't mind me, I'm just a fucking soccer
One
mom.
of her affinities is water magic.
Wawata.
Soccer mom.
Who wants to trade cold weather? I am currently dying in my office because I have no heating in here, and it's like
Hold on.
3 degrees
Oh
Celsius.
wait, wait, you want to be warmer. I was gonna say, don't worry, I can cool you down.
No, I want to be. Give me the Texas heat! It's freezing here! I will swap weather!
Please, I want your cold!
Give me the heat! I'm freezing my ass off, quite literally.
Do you
I had
do you
to
want
throw
my-
out a jacket mid RP because
And
I need
another decal.
Yeah,
I need another decal to add more
Do you want
black.
85 deg-
I have
Do you
some.
want
I
85
have.
degrees and 95% humidity with thunderstorms right now?
I'll
I
take
have
the
one tier of
thunderstorms, no
black right
humidity, and I'll
now.
take the heat.
I need to make
Yo.
more
Oh,
decals
I'm
that
back. I'm sorry.
spread the
For
black
those who sent it
around.
back a while ago.
Fuck, alright, well, it's 3 degrees Celsius in my office right now. I am freezing my ass off. It's so we've actually had like forecasts for snow, which we haven't had in like decades. That's how fucking cold
God,
it is here.
I just need to do it again. I like the sound effects I made for everything.
Yeah, it's really good. Wait.
Bird circle. Title sequence and its alternate name for special story thing, Void Pillar.
Void.
That is erasure magic. Anything
Woo!
that stuff touches just gets erased. Physically
Delete.
and magically. The
That's
only thing that
terrifying.
it does not affect is the soul.
Woo!
That's good. Also,
But it
might-
delete. Yeah.
pretty
You
elf.
go first.
You
Okay,
know-
that's
what were you saying?
actually that's really cool in here. I was
Yeah.
gonna say I might hit you up tomorrow after Rosewood if you're not dead for voice mod because it's actually hurting for me to talk
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, no, it
Oh,
shouldn't take too
go
long
relax.
to help set up. But yeah, I was gonna say, this effect is indirectly something that Oblivious helped me with, because Oblivious gave me a particle thing from Arbor a while back, and this is that adapted.
What do you do?
Being
And then
vain.
I added in the ability. I was going to say, this is the same effect without the rainbows as Arbor's like raw mana stuff, and then I modified that system a bit more to fire out the beam when I make a fist.
Ooh.
Hey, Guns! Thank you for the raid,
And
and
then I've
thank you
been-
for the
and
3
then I've been
months. Thank you,
doing
thank
a
you.
lot and then I've been doing a lot of water particle work, which I have found water magic has some of the least amount of available decent resources out there compared to like fire, ice, and other shit. Like, there's not enough good water stuff. I've had to do so much like hacking to get stuff like this to work.
Yeah.
Granted,
You
this
did a
was
good
not
job.
too hard because this already existed, because this is also on Risei's model. This is the same effect that Risei has.
I
The
ponder
corrupted-
respectfully.
The corrupted version is...
I ponder respectfully.
You're pondering her orbs.
His kegs. I like
If I
watching
fire
the
it-
shoes back because
if I
more than
fire
once
it
Motor has caught Jin
quickly-
staring at her boobs.
I mean, her booty is also
Oh.
good. That's all I'm saying. Like,
If
for
I
real,
fire
though.
it
For
quickly, I can
real.
get it off, and
Look at the
get it
shading on this. It's magnificent.
That's
I love
fucking
playing
scared me. Holy
with
sh!
Nona just because he does not care.
I know,
out.
right?
Dead,
It's so
that's
good.
Amen.
God.
So many
I just
people
love the
missed,
floating...
Jaden also being threatened by
Yeah, I know, it's just
fucking
chilling there.
because Jade invited Dee Dee
Also,
to the island.
Finley got ice
Dee
to
Dee
blush.
showed
I
up,
saw you from a
and so-
distance.
Nice.
I saw you from a distance getting chased with a hammer. I didn't ask about it
Yeah,
because I was
so,
like, what?
so what happened was Jaden
wasn't what
picked
you
up
expected.
Dee Dee because
It wasn't
Vincent was
something
being
cute.
Vincent, put her in Vincent's
Yeah?
lap, and then walked out
What happened?
laughing.
It was.
Uh-huh.
He made a
And
reference
then-
to like
And then Dee
were
Dee
talking
proceeded
about,
to chase him and cornered him in the kitchen.
anal,
Oh!
and it was like, I feel like you're hitting my stomach. That is what
Hey,
it sounds
yo.
like.
Oh, dude, there was a line that I pulled out of my
Conversation, I'm
ass
just like, huh?
today that made Vincent stun locked, and it was so great.
Well,
what was the
I mean,
fucking thing that
I
Tom
like
said?
at least accidentally stun locking and be like, pat, 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 and they're just like,
That was great! He's like, what the fuck is this?
What are you saying?
Wait, she succeeded. She flipped her.
She did.
Yes.
Yep, she did it.
She did.
She did it.
Yeah. I didn't even plan on that. But I'm like sitting there like I know that we need to wait till first. If I'm like I want to pull out mom. Because she's so pretty.
Fucking.
My hope is that I do it, and then I'll be able to have the supplementary lobby either afterwards. Well, probably afterwards. But it'll entirely depend on what happened.
I am probably going to be home around, like, I'll probably be home around, like, 6 p.m. Central, because Thursday's my kind of, like, late day for work with meetings. But I can get started a bit early. Like, we could start something earlier and then, like, transition from that into the lobby, because I don't know how long we intend to take with the, scene.
I will say,
but, if we start it, like, earlier-ish, then it would be able to start like the normal appropriate time.
I will say on Thursdays I'm usually busy between 6 and 7.
Okay, well I mean
to eat something with family.
EST or CST?
I mean if
EST.
Then
you said
that's
6 or 7, so it would. He would be busy until 6
for me.
So literally when you get home,
which is when
he'll
I'm
be done.
going to be getting home anyways.
Yeah.
So yeah, if we start like around 7 my time, 8 your time, that would give us like an hour to work with, which is probably more than what we're ultimately going to need.
Oh no. We'll need about like 2.5 hours is my estimate. That's usually how this stuff goes.
Oh well, okay. Okay, well I don't.
It's always double the amount that you think.
However, true. Do we have a map for it? Because we're not using the mission.
How long did it take you to come in a lobby today, Chrissy? 2 hours? 3?
2.5.
No, I'm teasing.
Just make sure, get with Ribbon if you haven't, and like, and either like get your model or get it uploaded to your account, because like I had them upload mine to mine just so that I wouldn't have to find them
I
later.
believe they already gave me the model package, so I'll just have to open it up and then like just throw it in there and get my shit together.
Message Yuri and find out if I need to play Jerry on Thursday for
That'll be a tomorrow project.
Jen needs to try and contact Shay.
Yeah.
Also, you still need to send me this stuff.
But if we need to figure out a map to use, we should probably look before today that we want to do the scene, so that we're not playing the game of what world do we use?
And then we die.
So we need to make sure Ribbon knows, because Ribbon wants to
That was an entire.
Yeah.
I'd be willing to watch streams, but I'd prefer them being able to like get cinematic shots.
They also like to just actually hang out in VR too. It's like a huge thing for them.
About that.
Yeah. But I basically more or less I should be good for Thursday. That's my day that I usually keep off, and then if something comes up that's worth not being off for it, then I get on. And you good?
I'm grooving.
You
anytime I see myself, it's just like ooh, get it. Let's fucking go.
Work it, move it, twist it.
I can feel the gay part of my brain going neuron activated.
I can feel the gay part of my brain, which is all of it, going.
It's actually interesting when you
I'd do the caveman thing, but I'd fucking hurt myself if I did it.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. I didn't even realize that like the emission gets brighter from a distance because the mesh in front of it is covering it less, so it makes it light up more.
Yep. That's why when you see her skeleton come out of her body, it glows more.
Yeah, that is wild and wacky. Oh shit, Bibis is here. Bibis with a nice rate of 69.
Nice.
I need to find, so Khan fucking killed everyone while we were all sitting up there. We were all in hysterics for like 5 minutes. I was doing the squeaky laughter. Because the whole reason the fucking kettle emote exists is because Ribbon heard my laugh and got inspired.
Beautiful.
Because I have a tea kettle squeak laugh.
Were you there when I don't think you were there, but Comp made a couple of us die early in the session when they were just like, "It's in the Dino Zone."
No, I missed that. That might have been when I was down talking to Quill.
Oh,
so
and
I was
also
having a chat with Quill for a little bit.
Microwave shoes.
Oh God. So James had to deal with Ashra. He's aware of how stupid Ashra is.
Yes.
And he's just like, yeah, no.
I've heard the stories too.
The crunchy
Believe.
nose, the crunching. Yeah, this Friday after that was like the one session where I had to intentionally make my voice raspy.
Oh my god, that pout's so good.
Are you gonna be happy to close the revolution tomorrow? Or be part of the revolution?
You haven't been in
I'm not in. I'm going on a mission. I'm not going to be part of a revolution.
That's right. It's mission day tomorrow.
And also, me playing Ashes was a bit of a misunderstanding because apparently someone else thought that I had talked to another mod getting the okay to play them as like a thing, but they're like actually, so they actually like that was if that's okay is like that was a one-off thing, and I'm like that's okay. I'm fine with it because them telling me, hey, there was an oopsie, we need to dial that thing back, is already infinitely better than my experiences of when something happens that wasn't intentional but not my fault, because I didn't get yelled at about it this time.
Yeah.
Made to feel like shit.
But would you like to touch beans
yeah,
to make feel better?
I will touch the beans with the spicy.
Even my foot got bones. Look at my feet bones.
With the spicy hands. See, you mentioned how that would
feet
be looked
bones.
at microscopically, and in his head he went, I wonder if Val's got a microscope.
God damn it! Stop trying to make that a thing that you have to put on your model, please! I just said the alternate pigment right there, just so that you like could have a thing that references
Wait a minute.
what it feels like if she did
Chat.
optimize a living person, which she shouldn't be doing. She shouldn't be encouraged to do that. You're asking Evo to do bad things, you bad woman.
What?
Are you trying to tease the foot people?
It's because I'm fucking with
Yes.
you.
I know.
This is the only model I have that actually has toes.
Did a whole like optimize like along like a hand, that would be so bad for him. You don't understand how bad that would be and like the problems that would entail.
Steppies.
It only works
You know?
for Elise because Elise is technically 100%
Wait a minute.
corrupt. It's just being held back. I mean, I don't have that version.
Oh my God.
But I have it on the alternate version. Like I have this one, which is being used for Mindscape shit.
Here's the thing.
Oh,
This is what I was talking about in character, by the way.
Something very, very bad.
Spicy.
Yes.
Oh.
But yeah, this is the.
Or I could just just fucking rub it in there a little bit.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
Please don't.
Christy, please.
But
What?
Christy, no.
Fucking so banned.
What?
But like I was gonna say,
I don't get banned for giving steppies.
Also,
this was a thing that she has looked like this before, where it was actually her. That was in a
By the
flashback
way-
episode I did, but this is why that model exists.
That favorite color bit was so cute.
Yeah, well, she picked it because it's the color of what things get affected by her looks like. And I she was the same color as them. And so that was like a brief moment of like Eva being like,
10 minutes to shirt
oh,
off.
I see, understood.
Choose not to.
Because unlike Elise, they are able to have a bit more riz without freaking out about it.
Doesn't tell anything about it, so. Ask her about
Let's just turn into this version of me. I want to be OC mode.
Waiting.
Oh my gosh, it is so cute! It's so cute!
Ah, yes. This one is very, very pretty.
Oh hey, it's got my same animations. Yo, same flight animations.
Oh no,
Woo!
this is my cyber form model that Tron made me. I like it because the wings in the back change with emotional state.
Oh, that's so cute. Oh my god, wait. That's adorable. Look at Birkin. I love.
Pretty cat. Pretty cat.
Creepy. Oh my god, wait, you touch it and that happens. That's fucking sick.
Well, it isn't actually set up like that. I could animate it to do that, but I just do it the same time that I press the
It
button
looks
on
like
my
a
hand.
contact receiver, so I was sitting here like, oh my god.
I mean, I can very easily set it up to do that. It's not too hard.
It's
I just like
gorgeous.
the eyes on this doll because they're like fucking gorgeous. Look at these eyes.
Oh, they're so pretty.
Creepy.
So pretty.
Oh, I see. Let me see. Oh.
Hey, Ari,
they're really
you want to see
pretty.
something cursed about this model?
What?
Bo Jade looks like a Goshi.
Stop! Stop!
He
Stop
does.
it! Stop it! Stop it!
Cease.
Ball Jaden.
Cease.
Ball Jaden can't hurt you.
Nope.
Ball Jaden.
Ball Jaden doesn't exist. They can't hurt you.
Ball Jaden.
No, Jane would never shave off his hair. He's too fucking vain. The only way Jade ends up with short hair is, reasons.
Classy. Mine.
Blizzy.
Hopefully I find out what's going on with my knee on Thursday.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this is a model I want to log out in because it's a model that I'm going to need to be in tomorrow because I got a mission tomorrow after work and it's going to be fun. The episode name is Flood. And, yeah, they've had a worrying chain of titles. Red Tide, or something like...
Oh.
It was like, it's Parabellum, Red Tide, Rising Tide, and now Flood. And Parabellum is reference to prepare for war. I'm like,
oh,
what is happening on this mission? This mission is supposed to be diplomacy. I'm like, we're gonna have something go horribly wrong, aren't we? I'm doing one more because I can.
Carix. Two things.
Yes.
One, Eyes will tell you that Amanda's staying over. Two, Eyes will not show up to the apartment for 4 hours. After a couple.
Understood. So you
Anyways,
basically hit up the door.
I
and
am
be like,
getting
see ya.
EP, so I am going to do.
I am EP too.
The,
I'm getting EP. We're EP sleepy.
The missile's had a long day of splashing bandits and just eats a little schleeb.
Little sleeve.
3:30 in the morning. Go bed.
Oh god, what time is it? It is 3:30 in the morning.
On for MMR. Normally I get off at like 12.
Oh no.
11.
4K.
What?
Someone just joined.
Oops. Rip. Yeah. Okay, I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm go. I'm go. I'm go. I'm feeling the fatigue in the VR headset, which means the moment I take it off, it's kersh for me. Yeah, it's good seeing you, bud. Yeah. Oh, you're good. We're closing out the lobby though, so I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm sleepy. I'm eepy. I'm eepy.
I haven't got anything going on tomorrow.
All right.
Term support cast because
Oh yeah, also subtle difference, chat. The swimsuit actually is slightly different. It's just a little bit of subtle red gradients in some places, like on this titty, on the arm, and the leg. I'm sorry, no, this leg. Yeah. Oh yeah, the skeleton. Yeah. I fucking love it.
It's fucking awesome.
Yep, I finally managed to get it to render right. Huh?
Congratulations, you're responsible for positive character growth for Keith.
Yeah.
For once.
Woo. Okay, I go sleepy.
Shut your mouth.
Let's go. Okay, I go sleep now.
I feel like that's an American.
I go sleep. Good night, I go sleep.
Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Alright, guys, I hope I made your night as much as you have made mine. Good night, my starlings, and let's find someone to raid. And next time I'm in VR, I'll actually have a good mic again. I cry.
I did from last year's subathon this year, where we stick to one amount and it's for everything. And I'm the one that sets the timer. Nobody else but me sets the timer. The mods have nothing to do with the timer. It's just me. And last year we had it at a specific time for everything. And this year we're doing the same thing. So I'm sorry if there was any confusion. But we made it pretty clear at the beginning